Welcome. Apparently my mic was turned off. Fucking Mini Wolf, little bastard. Got me good. Anyway, welcome one, welcome all. This is the UKWF pay-per-view, Blunt Force. So hello, welcome one, welcome all. Nice to see you, nice as always. There you see the four men. Caleb James earlier on today having to sign a waiver to compete and defend his championship. No worries, D-Train, I understand. I know there's a little thing called WrestleMania going on somewhere, and it looks like the guys in the truck are fucking up because we ain't there. But welcome to the ring of Blunt Force Trauma, and coming in is 1/3 of your Trios champions. The sexual revolution will be televised. Coming down to the ring, Jesse 6. How you doing, TJ? Griffith Davian, Bill Haight, the D-Train. I saw TG22, Minerva, Brandon Ace, Vernon Quinn. The bastard, that Fargan Isol bastard is out there somewhere as well. And this is Minerva happy because she gets to enjoy Jesse 6 in all his glory, except for his golden shower. Couldn't get the pyro going on this one. Little bit of a risk. Blunt Force Trauma, we have no mats at the side of the ring. We don't even have covering on the ring itself, just straight up wood. There you see Blunt Force Trauma painted on the wooden boards. Taking his sweet ass time getting down to the ring is Jesse 6. Drink it in. He's one for everyone. Jesse 6. He doesn't specify to who gets the gift of the sexual revolution. He does have a t-shirt out on sale. But coming out next, the second challenger for the belt. Oh, Bill, hey, you don't necessarily have to have a night off, I don't believe. But that's up to you. Because coming out next is one half of the Angry Arseholes. He is the Impact player, Fred Starr. Fred Starr in action later on tonight in the tag team division war match. Can he walk out of here tonight a double champion? There you see it, the t-shirt for Jesse 6. If you want to be a part of the revolution, get over there now, get yourself a t-shirt. No worries, Joey, much appreciated. I know you're having a good time watching that other promotion tonight. Enjoy your party. But the Impact player here looking to collect some gold tonight. And there you have it, the t-shirt for the Angry Assholes, available at TeePublic. Thank you very much, my lovely secretary, for sharing out the details. No spoilers, Bullet. No spoilers or you're getting yourself a time out. That is the only rules here. There is a no spoiler zone. Anyone that drops a spoiler will get timed out with a warning. Next time you'll just get plain out booted. Did a Brandon Quaves sneak in? I believe he did. Fred Starr milking this for all it's worth, and there she is, the bitch. Nice to see a nice Maddie Mad cow. Coming out next. Taking what? The rumours are true. Lion Kid. Well, he looks to be semi back to normal. As normal as Lion Kid ever got. Drop in the dark. Circle of death, it seems. The Lion Kid has returned. Miss Jones was sent out earlier today to confirm this. I never did hear back from her, so I can only assume this is the case. One of two members in this match that have been recently working with our backstage medical team. The Lion Kid had a few issues courtesy of Brandon Ace, but it seems like working with our backstage team has got him somewhere back to relative normality. Ah, there we go. I don't know what you're smelling. But the Lion Kid making his way down to the ring. Certainly still taking his sweet ass time about getting down there. Timothy Petito, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. And here he is, the Kid in the ring. There'll be no give anywhere in this match. This match, snap, nap, or tap. Falls count anywhere, and we're going for one fall. First person to get that fall wins the belt and walks away your new light heavyweight champion of the UKWF. We have our challengers in the ring. Now all we need is our champion. What the fuck? I met with this guy earlier on tonight. He has changed. This is not the Caleb James we all used to know. He has had to sign off a medical release form to compete tonight, to say if he is further damaged mentally, physically, however, he accepts full responsibility for everything. But he is our light heavyweight champion, going under the name of the Broken Caleb James. Oh, welcome Monster Factory Wrestling, how you doing? Here he is, our light heavyweight champion. So, a reminder, snap, nap or tap, one fall to win it all. There's the belt. Our four men in the ring. Jesse blowing a kiss to the crowd. The Kid back. And there he is, our champion. Here we go. Bell rung and Lion Kid straight out the gates with a super kick to the jaw of Jesse 6. Russian legs onto Fred Starr. The leg caught, dragon screw takedown. Super kick to the back of the head of Jesse Six now. The kid super kicking Jesse Six. Stupid, and a third. Stiff kick to the spine, missed by Fred Starr. Caleb James grabs a hold of Fred, tosses him to the outside. Jesse Six with the boot to the face of the Lion Kid. Big right hand to the face, kick to the midsection by Caleb James on the outside. Picks Fred up, suplex onto the concrete. Jesse Six slingshotted in the ring. Referee keeping an eye on things inside the ring as Caleb gets to work on the outside. Elbow shots to the midsection by Fred Starr, breaking free of Caleb's hold. Stiff kick down the spine of the kid. Jesse Six now dropping a knee to the back of the head and calling for this crowd to get behind him as Caleb James shrugs off Fred Starr. Swing and a miss there by Jesse Six. From behind, Fred now turned. Caught by Caleb James. Lion Kid now big right hand to Jesse Six, sends him flying. Forearm to the face. Single leg takedown to Jesse Six. Fred Starr trying to kick at the kid. Leg caught, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Ducked under, dragon suplex. Fred Starr misses with that super kick. Right hand to the face. Nice side of the head. Caleb now turns his attention to the kid. Fred Starr dives in the ring. Float over the top into the neck breaker by the kid. Caleb James out on the floor. Fred Starr now folding. Jesse Six up, has him up over the knee. Lion Kid dives into the ring. Takes out Caleb James with a chair shot. Leg swept from underneath Fred Starr. Knee shot to the face of Jesse Six, drops him to the floor. Now he's crawling for the ropes to pull himself up. Steel chair in the center of the ring. Anything goes in this match. Blunt force trauma, anything goes in any match tonight. There are no rules, just pinfalls, submissions and knockouts, and even a bit of blood if we get lucky. Spinning back kick there by Jesse Six. Tosses Fred Starr over the top rope. Big right hand drops him to the floor. Lion Kid with a kick to the head on James. Shoots him down, takes him down with that spear there. And Jesse Six has got the wood, takes out Fred Starr. Lion Kid now ducks under the ring as well. What's he looking for? Brings out a sledgehammer. Caleb James leaning up to get the ropes, catches the sledgehammer and shoves it straight back into the ding-dong of Lion Kid. Kid now tossed into the corner. Caleb misses with that clothesline. The leg shot from underneath him by the Lion Kid. Jesse Six now has Fred by the back of the head, makes him kiss the ring apron. I would say the hardest part of the ring, but there is no soft part now. We've taken away the mats and just left it bare wood. Stiff kick to the chest of the Lion Kid. Arm wrenched round. Forearm to the face by Jesse Six. Wheelbarrow into the arm drag. Look at the splits there as he drags him over. Lion Kid in the ring, gets caught by Caleb now, whipped into the corner. From behind, clothesline, eats a back elbow, kick to the knee, misses there. The Lion Kid shoots back into the corner, gets a punch to the face, off the ropes, running bulldog. Fred Starr tossed into the ring. Submission hold locked in, Jesse Six with a kick to the ref, taking him out. Submission hold let go by Caleb James, Russian leg sweep. Lion Kid gets caught, arm breaker there by Fred Starr. Fred now whips him over the top rope. He goes and falls to the hard floor on the outside. Caleb getting himself all hyped up. The referee still out. Jesse Six turns him round. Inverted DDT. Sledgehammer in hand. Drops it into the midsection. And there's the neck breaker to the Lion Kid. Jesse now has Caleb kick to the knee. Super kick to the jaw. Sends him rocking to the floor. Discus punch looked for there by Fred Starr, but Lion Kid scoped him out, scoops him up, makes him kiss the steel steps, and there's the cutter. Mark Caliber, how you doing? Nice to see you nice. And to you, Lucius West. Submission hold locked in centre of the ring. Jesse Six not giving up though. Fred Starr had dived in but didn't break it up. Scooped up there. Lion Kid gets caught on the outside. And the Revolution plants him face first into the concrete. Jesse Six now waits for the Kid to get up to his feet. DDT on the outside, planting his face first into the concrete. Now stomp across the midsection. Stomp to the lower back. And Jesse Six now has the camel clutch locked in. Caleb James just seems to be frozen in the ring. The Kid not giving up though. Steel chair in hand. Jesse Six dives into the ring. Fred Starr turns his attention. Discus clothesline folds Caleb James up in half, and there you have it. Caleb James knocked out cold. And your new light heavyweight champion has been crowned. As there you see the combination strikes to the Kid. Kick to the knee. Super kick to the jaw. Caleb James with a cutter. Planted on that steel chair with that DDT was the Kid. And here's the moment Caleb James went good night. Folded up with that discus clothesline. And your new light heavyweight champion. Fred, the Impact Player Star. Could that be one of two titles he could be holding come the end of tonight? Fred Starr, your new light heavyweight champion. And for those of you in the chat, we have the Iron Skull Invitational coming up after the next match. So, here are the rules for the Invitational. Bullet is already in there because he is our reigning champion. But if you want to be involved in that match, you need to say the phrase. But here's the added bonus. To say the phrase, you have to nominate someone to take part in that match. But your nomination cannot be on the card tonight. And it cannot be a person who has held the belt previously. So if they have been an Iron Skull champion, you're out of the running. If you're on the card tonight, you're out of the running. So, say the phrase, get yourself involved. Nominate someone if you want to nominate them to go ahead. But if they've been an Iron Skull champion before, bye-bye, no go. So we're going to move on. Well, Griff's already been a champion already, Brandon Ace. Pay attention. Where are we? Scrapyard cage match. There we go, right, blood force trauma, blah 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 blah. The challenger is Aradia. Our women's champion is Karina Black. Where is she, Karina Black? Title on the line. Congratulations, Brandon Ace, you've caught on. But Griffith Davin, you can nominate someone else to go forward for that belt. If you know someone has not been a champion before, you can nominate them. So nobody's out the running. You can still be involved. All you need to do is say the phrase and nominate someone. But here we have the UKWF Women's Championship up for grabs. Aradia, the clear #1 contender. Ask your lovely partner, the secretary. She will soon, and the list has been published before, so take your pick here. Karina Black versus Aradia, formerly of the Hex Legion together. I do believe Karina Black and the Spectre have kissed goodbye to the Sinister Sisters and the Hex Legion. And the next match is scheduled for 1 fall. These two women will be locked inside a scrap cell. Coming out first, sporting a brand new look. Looking to add the women's title belt to her reigns. She goes by the name of Aradia. So Aradia in the ring, wasting no goddamn time at all. And now she waits on our champion, cause here she comes. UKWF's Women's Champion, Karina Black. This woman seems to be one the gravity forgot, and sorry, what I forgot my lines there. She hypnotised me again. Look, that's just hypnotic. That should be allowed. Miss Jones, can I get a bucket of ice, please? Bucket of ice. So remember, all you need to do is say the phrase and make a nomination to be involved. No shit, Fred Starr, you knocked him the fuck out. There's the belt. This is all about the Women's World Championship here in the UKWF. I said ice, not frozen fish, Fred. Bill, for fuck's sake. Oh, brain freeze. Motherfucker. But there she is, our challenger, Aradia. And with the belt, our reigning champion and defending champion. Here's a clue. There's an event on tonight. The first half of the name of that event is the phrase. If they've not been an Iron Skull champion, they're allowed to be nominated. And there it is, raised high above the referee's head in what is going to be a scrap yard cage match. The cage will now be lowered. This is no escape. Straight in, but Lupez press no. Pops up and grabs Karina by the back of the head, bouncing her off the ring. Well, I would say mat, but it's not a mat, it's just plain up wood. And a 2 count right from the get-go by Aradia. Jawbreaker by Karina. Comes in, float over, Hurricane Rana taken down, Aradia head first into the wood. Brought up to her feet now. Karina wasting no time looking for that suplex, but a knee shot to the top of the head by Aradia and then runs straight through Karina. There you have it. Bill Hate's been nominated. I've seen Lucius West, I've seen Brandon Quavez, Gord Sin. I'm sure the secretary will send me a list before this match finishes. There you have it. Bastige nominating Gord Sin. Back elbow shot by Karina to Aradia's face. Throws her into the corner, drop kick misses. Aradia getting the fuck out of dodge. Aradia now brought up to her feet, and the inverted DDT there plants her straight back down on the wood. There you see her holding that lower back. Stiff kick to the chest, stomp to the small of the back, and now a stomp to the midsection. Karina working over Aradia with those boots. Hammer locks the arm behind her, grabs a hold of the other wrist, bends those fingers backwards, manipulating that wrist joint, double knees into the small of the back, and rolling through is Karina Black. Karina now rolls her over center of the ring, grabs a hold of that arm again. Oh, one-armed monkey flip. No, but if someone wants to nominate themselves, Preston, they're more than welcome. Hint, hint. Back elbow shot there by Aradia. Takes down Karina Black. Forearm across the back. Big right hand to the face. Snap jab there by Aradia. Runs through STO takedown. Pin in place. And only a 2 count there by Aradia on Karina. Stomp to the arm. And now stomping the lower back. Brings her up to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Up she goes. Over her back. No, Karina falls out of the way. Flying forearm. Big left hand there by Aradia. Kick to the midsection. Here we go again. Lifts her up on a Dominator. Plants her face first into the wood. Stomp to the midsection, and Karina getting worked over by the bigger Aradia. Comes in, crucifix takedown. Doesn't stick it for the pin though. Yeah, I'm sure you would. Stomp to the midsection. Arm grab. Stomp to the small of the back. Yes, it is Brandon Quavez. Arm folded up. Hammer lock locked in. Now the wrist joint being manipulated yet again. Double knees to the small of the back. Karina now, where's she going? She's up. But Aradia catches her. Forearm to the back. Stiff kick to the face there by Karina. What the fuck? Jumps down. No, it's a non-escape match. Where was Karina going? There's the Russian leg sweep. Shoots for legs from underneath her. Rolls her over. Inverted Boston Crab. Locked in on Aradia. Folding her up. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. But Aradia reaches back and pulls that leg. Big frying pan slapper across the titties of Karina. And a kick out on 2. Karina now slow to her feet. Blocks the punch. Forearm to the face. Grabs Aradia by the head. Double underhook. Suplex. Doesn't stick it for the pin again. Just lighting up that lower back of Aradia. We got a 2. And the shoulder up just before the 3 by Aradia. Elbow drop to the chest. TJ's not been an Iron Skull champion before. Up is Karina, up in the corner. And she flies leg drop. Connects across the heart of where the heart should be of Aradia. But Aradia gets straight back up, sweeping the legs from underneath Karina. Standing over her now, stomping on that lower back, and a stomp to the side of the head. Stomp to the midsection. And now Aradia drags her away from the ropes. Stomp into the small of the back. Big body splash, planting down on Karina, trying to flatten her. Karina now brought up. Knee shot to the face. Laughing, blowing kisses is Karina Black. Spinning back kick. Whipped into the ropes goes Aradia. Single leg drop kick. And another one. Ducks under the clothesline, grabs a hold, neck breaker, planted in the center of the ring. Karina again brings Aradia up. Rolls her through, inverted Boston Crab yet again, locked in place. Aradia got nowhere to go in this cage, but reaches back yet again and breaks free. Aradia with a big kick to the midsection. Double underhook has her up. And here, the rolling neck breaker puts her down into the pin. And the shoulder up again before the 3 count. Aradia in shock. She thought she'd put the champ away there. Now Aradia calling for the crowd to get behind her. Karina dodging out of the way. There's the spear from Karina. Hooks the leg. And again a kick out before the 3. Neither of these women prepared to give up. Forearm across the back. That elbow shot blocked. The vice grip of Aradia now crushing the head of Karina Black. Dumps her face first into the floor. Grabs her by the neck. Double choke. Slams her down, but Karina hits as a takedown there. Catches Aradia off guard, and now she's stalking her as she gets up to her feet. Here she is, double underhook. Into the suplex, doesn't hold on. Leg hook for the pin. And there you have it, Karina Black with the 3 count retains her title for the night, and she goes on. Could she be a 2-time champion later on tonight? Here you see Aradia dragging the body of Karina. Stomp to the midsection. There was that big body splash. The inverted Boston Crab there, but Aradia wasn't giving up. Karina was up. There was the spear. Cuts down Aradia. Wasn't enough to put her away. But your winner and defending champion is Karina Black. I should be receiving my nominations for the Iron Skull belt now, or ASAP, while we watch Karina Black hold that belt high above her head. The 2nd belt tonight, but the 1st champion to retain. Caleb James defending his light heavyweight title earlier, losing out. But there we have it. Right. Here we go. The nominations are coming in. Being placed on my desk as we speak. We already know the champion Bullet Adams is involved. Oh look, Brandon Ace trying to throw in another name just now. How many names got in time? I'm still waiting. Miss Jones must be finding it hard to find me up here in the booth. Griffith Davian, would you leave her alone for just 2 minutes while she does her job? Oh. Here we go. Well, we're going to put our champion in first, which is Bullet Adams. His first challenger in was Lucius West. Next challenger in was Brandon Quavez. Next, Bill Haight. Coming out next. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want that one. Don't want that one. I want this one. Next out was Gordson. Who else have we got? TJ Toad. TJ is in. Also nominated is Braxton Rich. And last but not least, nominated in for this match, making his debut. If he impresses, he'll get his contract. Wolf Turgaviste. Will one of these men end the reign of Buddha Adams, who could be becoming the longest reigning UKWF and Three Lions Wrestling Iron Skull champion? As always, the rules apply. If you eliminate the champ, you become the champ. If you eliminate someone else, well, you score just 1 point. If you're eliminated by the champ, bye-bye. If you're eliminated by anyone, just bye-bye. You're out. So, we have Bullet, the champion. We have Lucius. Brandon Quavez. Bill Haight. TJ Toad. Gord Sin. Braxton Rich. And Wolf Turgaviste. So here we are, the Iron Skull Championship on the lines, and oh shit, I've just realised what I've done. We need to get out of this quickly. Ignore, 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 ignore. Ignore, come on, damn it. Yeah. No, come on. Oh my god, it's going to take forever. Do. Come on. Whoop. Right. I'm going to do this properly. Come on. I'm sure you're happy to wrestle, but we need to do this right. At the moment, you were going to lose your belt by any means necessary, but I don't want that. I want knockouts. I want people being put out cold. Anywhere in the arena. Not a little pinfall or submission in the ring. That's not what this shit's about. You're getting a nice shot of the crowd. There's Bill Haight in the ring, but we need to ignore that. Keep it going. Damn it. And as always, it's not a UKWF or Three Lions Wrestling show without a fuck up. And here's a fuck up for you. There's your count. There's number 1 on the fuck up roster. Do. There's TJ next. Oh my god, come on. There you go. Thank you, Miss Jones. That's right, ladies, if you want to nominate, or men, if you want to nominate someone for the Women's KO Invitational, you need to use the second half of the phrase and nominate a woman that's not been a Women's KO champion before from on the roster. Nope. Bill Haight can't get revenge on Cotton Candy because she's already been a women's KO champion. So use the second phrase, nominate a woman. Minerva straight in there with a nomination. Right, let's get this right. Bella Adams, confirmed. Braxton Rich, confirmed. Brandon Quavez, confirmed. Gordson, in. Lucius West. No, that's not Lucius. That's Lucius. Lucius in. TJ Toad. In. And last but not least, custom rules. Here we go. Off. Knockouts on. Elimination on. Done. Done. Here we go, we got it right this time. So, your Iron Skull Championship on the line. These 7 challengers looking to take out Bullet Adams, who, if he can successfully eliminate just one person while he is champion, will be classed as the longest reigning champion within the Iron Skull division. He will then take over his joint record holder, which is the Smoo. Can he get it done? If one of these men takes him out, they become the champion. And there's Cougar in the chat. Bubs isn't on the roster yet, Cougar. Afraid not. But here we go. We're going to get this started correct now. Coming out first. He is the leader of Ruthless Inc., the self-proclaimed King of Detroit. He is Bill Hate. Bill Hate wasting no time getting down to the ring. Your reigning leader of Ruthless Incorporated. Brandon Ace, that sort of smart mouth will get you an ass kicking. Not that it takes much for you to warrant an ass kicking these days. But Bill Hate wasting no time getting down to the ring, looking to lay claim to the Iron Skull Championship. And there's Brandon Ace getting a lesson from Mighty Minerva. Coming out next. One half of the tag team, Pretty Rich. A commentator on Maverick Championship Wrestling. Looking to lay claim to the Iron Skull belt. He is Braxton Rich. Holy shit. Okay, looks like I'm behind on Maverick Championship Wrestling just a little bit. Well, he'll be looking to lay claim to some titles to get himself some extra cash in his pocket. My apologies, Maverick. I need to catch up clearly. Rob Matchett, nice to see ya. Nice. And there he is, Braxton Rich, milking it for all it's worth. Two down, 6 to go. Who's coming out next? No, you didn't, Monster. You meant Booby. You clearly meant Booby. Coming out next. Taking a break from his best of 5 with Sabria Reed, aka Underscore, and trying to lay claim to the Iron Skull Championship. He is the rebellious soldier, known as Brendan Coaves. There is Maddie likes to call him Brandon Quavers. The rebellious soldier wasting no time getting down to the ring. Next out, here we go. From Aberdeen, Scotland, he is the numpty, known as Gord Sin. One half of the Loners of Mayhem. His tag team partner has been an Iron Skull champion. Now can Gord Sin lay claim to the Iron Skull Championship himself? There he is, the numpty down to the ring. Nah, it's more fun. It's blunt force trauma. He can whack someone with his cock and try and knock him out with that. That's fine. Anything goes at blunt force trauma. Gord Sin straight down to the ring. Who's next? Coming out next, one half of the team known as Chaos. He is Lucius West. Lucius West recently having a little bit of a change up with the attire. Can this cruiserweight take the belt? Be one of the smallest men to ever hold that championship. Remember, ladies, if you want to be nominated or nominate another woman on the roster to go forward for the Women's KO Championship, you need to use that second half of the phrase and throw their name after it. But all it needs to be is they haven't held the belt before. Here he is, coming out to no music whatsoever. Tiju 22, TJ, Double O Toad. So Tiju 22, sharpening up his skills as he makes his way down to the ring. There we go. What the fuck are quavers? Quavers are a crisp here. Normally coming in a cheese flavour. They smell kind of vile, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. They taste okay, but cocktail, I believe, and some salt and vinegar as well. But quavers are a crisp. And the last challenger to make his way down to the ring. This man here has got to prove himself here tonight to earn himself a contract. Being brought over all the way from Japan. Can he get the job done? There we go, Davila being nominated. Amber Young is our current Women's KO champion. Raven has already held the belt once before. And here's the man they all need to beat. Our reigning Iron Skull champion, looking to become the longest reigning Iron Skull champion. He's already currently sitting with the most successful defenses in all his reigns combined. the leader of the Dirty Generation, one half of Baltimore's Bullet, simply known as Bullet Adams. But Adams slowly making his way down to the ring. Will he still walk out of this match with that belt around his waist? In the ring now is the champ. Here we go, 8 men down for the challenge. And straight away Wolf gets caught with a DDT planted into the corner. Is Brandon Quaves, who slides on his knees for Bill. Gets no traction on that wooden floor though, and takes a knee shot to the face. Lucius West working over Braxton Rich. Bullet Adams working over the numpty as Brandon Quaves starts to try and fight back against Bill. Bill now catches him, whips him out onto the concrete floor on the outside. Lucius gets caught with the arm drag by Braxton Rich. Bill brings Quaves up to his feet, looks for that suplex, gets caught and dumped with a suplex of his own on the concrete. Gordson working over the champ, stiff kick down the spine. Wolf still working over TJ with that elbow drop into the small of the back. Out over the top rope goes Bullet Adams thanks to the numpty Gordson. Elbow shot by TJ, flying forearm cuts down Wolf. Kick to the midsection, forearm to the face by Bullet on Gordson. Gordson now working over Bullet's midsection. Lucius makes Braxton Rich kicks the steel. And now Bill has his leg caught by Brandon Quaves. Grabs him by the back of the head. Brings him over, makes him kiss the ring apron. Bullet dodging out of the way, kick to the midsection of Gordson. Grabs him by the back of the head. TJ drops the Wolf down to the floor. And he's climbing up top. TJ now has his eyes on Wolf, who's on the floor. Bill looking for a curb stomp onto the concrete. Face first goes Brandon Quaves into the concrete. Thanks to Bill Haight with that curb stomp. Lucius West with a roll through into the planter there. Wolf now combination strikes to TJ's face. Rocking him back, dropping him on the floor. Big right hand. Bill being worked over by Brandon Quaves. Up on the shoulders, accordion rack. Bill trying to fight his way free, but there's the backbreaker there by Brandon Quaves. Braxton has his face stomped on by Lucius West. Deadlifted up. Sit down powerbomb. Brandon and Bill still going backwards and forth. Gordson still working over the champ. Face first into the ring apron barrier he goes. Those steel barriers, no padding, no protection on them. Bill now turns his attention to Braxton Rich. Super kick to the back of the head to Braxton Rich. Drops him. Now he turns his attention to Lucius West. Off the ropes he goes. Pop up. Kiss the feet. Into the ring goes TJ. Wolf dives in after him. Lucius West with a jawbreaker. Braxton Rich now grabs a hold of Bill. Hammerlocks him. Lucius West with a drop kick as he was scooped up there. Lucius and Braxton Rich double teaming Bill Haight, it seems. And there's the running knee shot to the side of the head of TJ Toad. Kissing the ring post is Gordson. Bullet Adams working over Gordson, still going to work as Wolf now goes to work on Bill Haight. Gut punch there. Brandon Quaves returns his attention to Bill Haight. Looks to pick him up now. Bill fights his way free, but catches a punch to the back of the head. Into the ring goes Bill. Lucius West eats a forearm from Braxton Rich. Whipped out over the top rope goes Lucius. Big right hand drops him to the floor. Wolf and Brandon Quavez still trying to work over Bill Haight in the ring as he's planted with that basement DDT. Brandon Quavez has Wolf by the throat. Picks him up, choke slams him center of the ring. Braxton now waits for Wolf to get to his feet, but takes his eyes off TJ Toad. Gets brought up. Planted there, center of the ring. And now Wolf turns his attention, but gets caught with a clothesline to the back of the head by TJ. TJ misses with a stomp kick to the midsection, leg caught, swept from underneath him, rolled over. Bullet Adams still working over Gordson, scoops him up, back across the apron. Brandon now has TJ in his sights, brings him up, go to sleep or deep slumber. Running knee strike into the bulldog there by Braxton Rich. Neck being cranked on TJ Toad by Brandon Quavez. Gordson planting Bullet Adams, double underhook suplex, and again, and rolling through with that DDT. Bill has Lucius West up against the ropes, but Braxton Rich getting in the way. Jump up stomp across the face. Lucius now rolled over. Bill Haight, figure four, into the backbreaker. Brandon Quavez rolled over the back of Bill, of TJ Toad. Stiff kick down the spine by Bill on Lucius West. Brings him up and Lucius shoots the leg dragon screw takedown. Wolf plants Braxton Rich face first into that hardwood floor. And that pulled back lariat from Bill Haight now. Gordson and Bullet Adams still going at it on the outside. Big heavy gut punch there by Gordson. Bill now rolls through. Neck breaker in the ring on Lucius West. Brings him up to his feet. No, leg swept from underneath him. Lucius with a clothesline to Brandon Quavez in the corner. Plants him. Brings him up, but Brandon shoves him off. Misses there. Snapmare takedown by Lucius. Spinning. What a kick to the head of Brandon Quavez. Lucius now curb stomp. Planting Brandon Quavez for the second time. Face first with a curb stomp. Lucius West up top. What's he got his eyes on? Brandon Quavez still. Through the air he goes. Thrust kick there to Brandon Quavez on the outside from the top of the turnbuckle. 7 feet in the air, planting him down. Face first into the ring apron he goes. Wolf still working over TJ. Trying to bring him over towards those steel steps. Bill Haight sitting all on his own as Bullet Adams still being worked over by Gordson. Gord now has his eyes on Bullet in the center of the ring. Bill Haight dives in. The rolling cutter of Gordson is now your champion. Gordson is now the champion. Clothesline there by Brandon Quavez. So Gordson is now your Iron Skull champion. Can he hold on? Lucius West up on his shoulders. High angled slam there. Bill Haight and TJ Toad. Braxton Rich and Wolf Turgaviste. Gord has his attention on Lucius West. Ducks underneath that clothesline though. Rolled over. And here's a knee shot busting open Gordson. Bill Haight with the combination kicks to TJ. Drops him down to one knee. Now cuts him down to size. Lucius West looking for that Russian leg sweep, but Brandon Quavez getting in the way. Lucius West and Brandon Quavez fighting over Gordson it seems. Bill springboard over the top of Braxton Rich. Wolf super kick to the face by Bill Haight. Gets him straight jacket. German suplex plants him. Hurricane Rana takes down Gordson. Brandon Quavez up top has his eyes on Braxton Rich. Through the air, bionic elbow cuts down Braxton Rich. Lucius West up on the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop to Gordson. Braxton now DDT plants Brandon Quavez on the outside. Lucius now has Gordson up, center of the ring. The champ in trouble maybe. Over the apron he goes. Forearm to the face. And there's a spike DDT on the ring apron. Wolf has Braxton Rich, makes him kiss the ring apron, and now he's been busted open. Braxton Rich kisses the ring apron, hot shot there by TJ Toad. Lucius West up on the ropes, rolls through, X-Plex. Brandon Quavis turns his attention to TJ Toad, has him up, stalling, holding him high above his head, squatting there. Learned that from Minerva, but he doesn't do it half as good. Again, the lower back lit up by Gordson, planting someone on the apron there. Bill Haight now up to his feet. Gordson kisses the floor. Brandon Quavis with a combination strikes. The roll through. DJ Toad brought up. Dirty deeds by Bill Haight. Gordson, fireman's carry takedown on Lucius West. Gord now has Lucius West. Hammer locks him. And now Russian. Gordson, big right hand, no blocked. Right hand returned. Fall away slam there by Brandon Quavis on Bill Haight. Ring post kiss there by Wolf Turgoviste. Thanks to Braxton Rich. Backdrop suplex. Gordson kisses the ring apron. TJ now up to his feet, goes after Brandon Quavis. Lucius West still has his eyes set on the champ. Wolf fights free. Kick to the midsection of Braxton Rich, spinning back fist blocked. Big right hand by Braxton and another. Big knee shot to the face by Gordson. Big right hand to the guts of TJ Toad, tossed down. Brandon Quavis now takes a slap to the face by Bill Haight, sling blade. Bill now has Brandon up on his feet, kick to the midsection. Elbow shots to the midsection by Gordson on Lucius West. Still going. When's this man going to stop with the elbow drops to the chest of Lucius West? Here comes the last one. Planting that chest. Stomp to the midsection. Brandon Quavis now in trouble. Bill Haight going after him, but gets caught by TJ Toad. The arm snap there. Drew Farrell, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you nice. This is the UKWF pay-per-view Blunt Force Trauma, and this is the Iron Skull match. KO only here. Lucius West looking for that cutter, gets caught. Clothesline cut him down. Bill Haight's been busted open. TJ now suplexes Bill Haight. Brandon Quavis and TJ Toad going after Bill Haight. Kick to the midsection, knee shot. Combination strikes here. Sweeps underneath the leg. Lucius West working over Gordson. Scoops up Braxton Rich. Plants him down. The ass of Bill Haight tied up, but TJ Toad getting in the way. Wolf Turgoviste turns his attention to Brandon Quavis. Plants him with that short brain buster on the concrete. Bill now brought to his feet by TJ Toad. Big clothesline cuts him down the sides. Wolf has Brandon Quavis up on his shoulders, backs it up and tosses him straight into the ring post side first. And now TJ's been busted open thanks to that DDT by Bill Haight. Braxton Rich now planted on top of the turnbuckle. Lucius West setting him up. What's he got in store through here? Up on the top. Whoa, we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spanish fly from the top. Avalanche Spanish fly there by Lucius West on Braxton Rich. Elbow shot to the top of the dome of Brandon Quavis. Spin out, sit down powerbomb by Lucius West on Wolf Turgoviste. Face first into the ring post goes TJ Toad. Bill Haight now makes him kiss the ring post again. And Gordson now finally back to his feet. Into the ring goes TJ Toad. Gordson now working over Lucius West, but Brandon Quavis, should I say, getting in the way. Double stomp missed by Bill Haight. TJ getting out of the way. Kick to the shin though, ducked under. Clothesline catches him on the rebound though by TJ Toad. TJ now has Bill in his sights. Grabs him by the head. Here we go, up he goes. Sit down pile driver, and Bill Haight's been knocked out thanks to TJ Toad. Gordson up on the top turnbuckle, planted there waiting. Brandon Quavis slowly getting to his feet. TJ up. Gordson just catches Brandon Quavis with a glancing blow there. Lucius West now jumps over the top rope. Gets chopped down to size by Braxton Rich. Brandon Quavez with the right hand to Gordsin. Gordsin and Brandon Quavez going at it at the top of your screen. 4 men left at the bottom of the screen, all duking it out as Brandon Quavez goes to work on the champion. Big right hand blocked. Forearm to the face of Gordsin. Big right hand and again back elbow shot by Gordsin. The apron gets kissed by Brandon Quavez, and Brandon Quavez has now been busted open. Drop toe hold there by Braxton Rich on TJ Toad. Into the ring goes Brandon Quavez. Wolf now scoops up Lucius West, brings him over to the ring apron, makes him kiss the apron there. Elbow drop to the swivel of the back of Brandon Quavez. Snap jab there by TJ, gets caught face first into the ring apron. He goes for courtesy of Braxton Rich. Braxton with those forearms, those elbow strikes to the face of TJ Toad. Gordsin now, elbow shots to the face, up on the ropes, grabs a hold of Brandon Quavez, exploder suplex into the ring. Frankensteiner there by Lucius West. Double underhook by TJ Toad. Plants Braxton Rich down. What the fuck? Spine buster there by Brandon Quavez. Counters Gordsin. Stomp to the back of the knee. Gordsin being worked over. Braxton Rich kisses the ring apron. Stomp to the back of the knee by Brandon Quavez, who has the champ in the ring. Whips him into the corner. Big right hand to the face. Wolf working over Lucius West on the outside. Gordsin now sat up on that top turnbuckle. Gordsin. TJ Toad with another elimination, taking out Braxton Rich. Needs to take out the champ now. Brandon Quavez laid out in the ring. Gordsin in trouble. TJ didn't have it in him to knock the man out though. Wolf Turgoviste working over Lucius West. Backdrop suplex. Rainmaker DDT on the concrete by Lucius West and Wolf Turgoviste. Into the corner goes TJ Toad. Bounced off the ropes. Suplex there, delivered to TJ Toad. Wolf Turgoviste fighting free of Lucius's hold. Kick to the knee, into the midsection there by Lucius West. Flying forearm, and Lucius West has now been busted open. Thanks to Wolf Turgoviste. Whipped into the corner goes Brandon Quavez. TJ now looks to sit him up on the top turnbuckle. Wolf makes Lucius kiss the steel steps. TJ working over Brandon Quavez on the top turnbuckle, falling to the floor now. Big clothesline cuts down Brandon Quavez, who rolls to the floor on the outside, and TJ's not finished with him yet. Climbing the top turnbuckle, Brandon Quavez up, elbow shot misses. Gets caught, rolled through, inverted DDT. Lucius West, big stomp to the chest of Wolf Turgoviste, double stomp from the top rope. Brandon Quavez forearm to the back, knee shot. Gordsin turns to the crowd as your champion kisses the wrist. Tosses in Brandon Quavez. Wolf Turgoviste turns his attention to Lucius West, who runs into the knee of TJ Toad. TJ up, elbow drop to Brandon Quavez heart from the top. And there's a cutter to Wolf Turgoviste from Lucius West. Kick to the midsection of Gordsin, DDT. Brandon Quavez's neck being cranked round by TJ Toad. TJ now brings Brandon Quavez to his feet, scoops him up. Lucius West calling for the champ to get up. And Brandon Quavez has been knocked out by TJ. TJ now with 3 eliminations. But none of them the champ. TJ walking away. Big kick to the midsection, back and forth between him and Lucius West as Gordsin slowly gets to his feet. Right hand on to Lucius West, who's on the ropes. Gordsin comes in with a right hand of his own to TJ. Back elbow strike. Spun around, forearm across the back. Lucius West catches him with a glance and blow, and now Gordsin is out the ring. There's a knee shot to the face. No, you're not, TJ. You're not sorry. It could mean that you could be the champion if this carries on, but Lucius now with that single arm, the monkey flip. So we're down to the final 4. Wolf Turgoviste, Lucius West, TJ Toad, and your champion, Gord Sin. Legs over the top rope. Wolf going all the way up. Has him up. Looking for the brainbuster in the corner. And Lucius West is out. Wolf Turgoviste with an elimination with that brainbuster on the turnbuckle. Leg swept. Rolls TJ over. Stomp to the back of the knee. And this is Wolf's chance. He needs to eliminate TJ Toad. Gord Sin is your champion still. Atomic drop there by TJ. Brings him up. And a second atomic drop. Dropping him on his Gungangulis on the knee of TJ Toad. TJ now waiting for Wolf Turgoviste to get to his feet. Setting him up. And there's another knockout for TJ Toad. And it's now down to Gord Sin versus TJ. Who is going to walk out of here champion? Gord Sin fighting back. Elbow shot to the back of the head of TJ Toad. Snap jab though by TJ. Leg caught. Swept from underneath him. Gord Sin. Stiff kick to the hamstring. Look at Lucius West still laid out cold in the centre of the ring. Gord Sin now goes out to the outside on the concrete floor. TJ laid out on the floor and Gord Sin calling for this crowd. Whose time is it? Is it the time of the numpty or is it time of TJ Toad? Kick to the midsection. Back big left hand there by Gord Sin. Back elbow shot by TJ. Gut punch there. Flying forearm cuts Gord Sin down to size. Kick to the midsection. Double fist. Knee shots to the face of TJ Toad. Kick to the midsection. Running clothesline. Up. Backbreaker by TJ. Gord Sin in trouble as he's now brought to his feet but breaks free. European uppercut. Gord Sin now big right hand. Knife edge chop misses. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Here we go. Suplex. Brings him up again. Rolling through. Almost like a cartwheel there. Plants TJ onto the concrete and now he goes limp. Gord Sin brings him up though. Up on his feet. Tosses him into the ring. Quick to follow. Stomp to the small of the back. Gord's, where you going, numpty? All the way up top. Turns around. What the fuck? Double rotation moonsault and that's it. Gord Sin as your champion has defended and retains the championship. Way to go, Gord Sin. The action was thick and fast, brutal as always. There's a neck breaker from Bill Haight to Lucius West. Gord Sin, look at that rainbow cut, knocking out the champ, and that's when he became your new Iron Skull champion. And there it is. The numpty all the way from Aberdeen walks away. Gord Sin, a bloodied mess, the Crimson Mask, but he is your new Iron Skull champion. So both members of the Loners of Mayhem have now become Iron Skull champions. And we're going to move on next to the Super Heavyweight Clash. The fourth match of the night, and it's the Super Heavyweight Championship. Excuse me. Let's just make sure these rules are right. KO. Elimination on. Is Where are we? Morgan Hex and Mean Joey Green are your two challengers for this belt. And your champion is Hoss. If rumours are true, the Hex Legion is crumbling. Can Morgan Hex take the Super Heavyweight Championship away from Hoss? Or will Hoss retain this belt, successfully defending it against former champion Mean Joey Green? This match is scheduled for one fall and it must be done by knockout. Take your pick here. Who walks away your Super Heavyweight Champion of UKWF? Lucius West saying he's coming for that title. Not tonight, you're not. We still have the Women's Invitational to go. The Tag Team Championship. The Women's Tag Team Championship. The UK Championship. And the Trios Tag match to finish the night off. But coming out first, he was known as the leader of the Hex Legion. It seems the Hex Legion is falling apart at the seams. Caleb James, well, little is known what's truly going on with Caleb James. He had to sign a waiver just to compete here tonight, but he looks a broken man. Hoss doesn't know what to do, doesn't know who to follow. This man here wants to lay claim to the title. Can he get the job done? Taking his time, Morgan Hex making his way down to the ring. And here comes the second challenger. He is a former Super Heavyweight Champion. Not only that, he is a former Iron Skull Champion. One half of Sweet Vibrations. He's the man. There you see it, the tag, the streaker for life. A Mean Joey Green. Mean Joey Green flexing as he makes his way down to the ring. Can he be walking out of here tonight a Super Heavyweight Champion for the second time? So Mean Joey Green in the ring now. All we need now is our champion. Here he is, our super heavyweight champion in the UKWF. Sporting the new crown jewel around his waist. Little is known as what is going on between him and Caleb James. Has Caleb James gone his separate ways and left Hoss behind? What is going to happen with the Hex Legion if that is the case? A blinding fucking light then. Jesus Christ, and now you can't even see the fucker. Here we are, Hoss in the ring, belt around his waist. Will he be leaving the same way though? There it is, the Super Heavyweight Championship of the UKWF. There's our ref, Tiny Tim. Morgan Hex. Mean Joey Green. The challengers. Hoss, your champion. Referee, do the damn thing. Here we go. And Morgan Hex dives straight out of the ring, leaving Mean Joey Green and Hoss to lock it up. Scooped up. Slammed over his shoulder like yesterday's garbage goes Hoss. Morgan Hex now joins them in the ring. Sneaking up behind these two as they go at it. Missing there with that club and blow. Russian leg sweep. In from behind, lifts him up. Mean Joey Green with that single leg drop kick swatted to one side. Big right hand to the face. And again Morgan Hex working over Mean Joey Green, drops him, and a big haymaker to the side of the head. Big boot cuts down Hoss as he comes running in towards Morgan Hex. A rake of the eyes of Mean Joey Green. Forearm dodged though, running clothesline, catches Morgan Hex. Dumps him in the floor in the corner, picked up by his throat, walked out of the corner by Hoss. Backbreaker there. Picks him up again, walks him round the ring, and a second backbreaker. Flying forearm swatted. Giant boot missed. Mean Joey Green with a forearm into the small of the back. Back elbow strike and another running clothesline there by Hoss. Backbreaker delivered to Mean Joey Green now as Morgan Hex is slow to his feet. Into the ring comes Morgan Hex. Hoss has his attention on Mean Joey Green. Oh, jumping senton there. All that weight of Hoss landing on Mean Joey Green midsection. Hoss now has Morgan Hex above his head, face first into the wood, and a big boot turning round and cutting down Mean Joey Green. Hex now lifted up, tossed across the ring with that suplex there by Hoss. Stomp to the midsection. Scoops up Morgan Hex. Big power slam there. Points to Hex on the floor. This was my leader. Is that him sending a message? Stomp to the smaller back, elbow drop to the chest. Mean Joey Green missing with that drop kick. But eats a single leg drop kick of his own. Mean Joey Green grabs a hold of the wrist. Pull back lariat there, cuts down Hoss. Ducks under Morgan Hex's advances in there. Hex catches him with that left hand there, now putting all his body weight through the midsection of Joey. Stomp missed there. Big right hand by Morgan Hex has Joey against the ropes. Whipped across the ring he goes. Big boot cuts him down the sides. Hex now sits Joey up, neck cranked. Center of the ring. Hoss now rolls in behind him. Big stiff kick down the spine. Big clothesline cuts down Hoss. Morgan Hex the only man left standing at the moment. Deadlifting Hoss above his head now. Walking him round, parading him round with a deadlift there. Dumping him face first into the floor. Mean Joey Green slow to his feet, pulling himself up on the ropes. Morgan Hex comes in, but Hoss, big forearm across the back, sets him up for a last ride. Powerbomb. Morgan Hex laid out in the ring. Hoss now jumps over the top rope. Mean Joey Green just watching. Hoss gets up, gets caught, grabbed by the throat, scooped up, choke slammed by Morgan Hex, laying in wait for Hoss. Mean Joey Green now caught. Go to sleep there by Morgan Hex, and Hex now sitting on the floor in a trance as Mean Joey Green and Hoss try to get to their feet. Mean Joey Green grabs a hold of Hex, whips him into the corner, double axe handle there by Hoss. Turns Morgan Hex around. What's he got in store for the big man? Turns him around again, face first into the turnbuckle now. Sits him up on the shoulders. Stiff kick to the back of the knees. Double stomp to the chest. Mushroom stomp there. Frankensteiner delivered by Mean Joey Green to Hoss. And the champs left in the ring with Joey, and Morgan Hex is laid on his back on the outside looking up at the lights. Spinning back kick by Joey now. Whips Hoss into the rope. Single leg drop kick. And a second. Ducks under Hoss. Roll through into the neck breaker. Morgan Hex now rolls into the ring. Back elbow strike by Joey though. Sees him coming. Kick to the midsection. Has Hex up patella brainbuster. Joey now with a stomp misses. Hex up to his feet. Grabs Joey by the side of the head. Joey fights his way free. Flying forearm cuts down Morgan Hex. Hex now sweeps the leg from underneath Joey. Joey rolling to the outside to get away from Morgan Hex and Hoss. But leaves Hoss in the ring with Morgan Hex, who sets him up. Big power bomb in the center of the ring, but not finished with the man yet. Scoops him up above his head. Drops him down on the wood again. Hoss now brought up. Inverted DDT. Mean Joey Green slow to his feet on the outside. Morgan Hex brought to his feet again. Whipped into the corner. Drop kick catches Hoss to the back of the head. Mean Joey Green misses with a stomp. Hoss rolling out of the way. Whips Mean Joey Green into the corner. Grabs a whole knee shot to the midsection. And again, rocking the midsection. And Mean Joey Green tosses him out of the corner. But Hoss exhausted, dropping to one knee it seems. Big right hand, flying forearm into the corner. Hoss now stomp onto the chest and Mean Joey Green, but Joey, no, I thought he caught the foot, but catches another stomp to the chest. Morgan Hex fighting his way free. Punch to the midsection, duck, axe handle to gut buster. Rolled over his back, stiff kick to the chest and Morgan Hex. Hoss feeling the effects. Looking exhausted in the center of the ring. Hex now brought up, grabs a hold of the wrist, shoulder block, takedown. Mean Joey Green on all fours. Some might say it's a good position for Mean Joey Green. There's the neck breaker, center of the ring. Joey slowly up to his feet now. Rolls into the ring. Hex doesn't see him. Joey missed his opportunity there, gets caught. Stall and power slam there by Hex on Mean Joey Green. Jumping knee strike misses by Hoss. Collar and elbow tie up. Hex shrugs Hoss off. Sets him up for the hard stopper. And no, doesn't do enough to knock the man out. Green now. Suplex. Doesn't roll through. Brings Hoss back to his feet. Into the corner goes Hoss. Mean Joey Green turns him round. What's he got in store for him here? Out the corner, kick to the knee. Joey going up. The sunrise, Panama planting him. That sunset flip pile driver. Hoss with a big right hand, rocks the jaw of Joey, dropping him face first into the mat. Hoss now calling for the end. Tuning up the band in the corner. And there's a shotgun drop kick. Jumping knee strike, bust Morgan Hex open, and Morgan now rolls back to the outside as Joey now tries to get to his feet. Hoss calling for the crowd to get behind their champion. Joey scoops him up though. Drop there thanks to Morgan Hex, and here's a neck breaker to Mean Joey Green. Hoss now swaying in the breeze. Big forearm across the back, missed. Dodged out of the way, kick to the midsection by Morgan Hex. Big stomp to the chest of Joey Green. Hoss with a giant headbutt, drops Hex down to the floor, an elbow drop to the heart. Mean Joey Green up to his feet, kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Big boot to the face of Mean Joey Green. Leg swept from underneath Hoss now. Knee shot to the dome. And Morgan Hex could be about to become your new heavyweight champ, super heavyweight champion. Is he's left alone in the ring with their current champ. Stalking him as he's slow to his feet. Here comes that hard stopper. And there you have it. Morgan Hex. Morgan Hex, your new super heavyweight champion. Here you see him eating a super power bomb, and not the first time. A second one on the wood, no give at all. You saw him bounce off the floor there. Here comes that heart stopper by Morgan Hex. Kick to the knee, look. Mean Joey Green not enough to put the man out, but your new super heavyweight champion. Little's known about this man's future, the Hex Legion falling apart, but now he's taken the belt for his own, and the reign of Morgan Hex as the super heavyweight champion has begun. But coming up next is an all-out war. The champions don't have it just on one front, not two fronts, but 3 challenges for their belts. So, the first challenges, former champions themselves. One Mordrin Nightwalker and his tag team Jake Bagwell of Boots and Blood. The second challenger, Sean Shamrock and Rob Machete. We've already seen one of these men in action tonight, Dante Bulat, and your new light heavyweight champion Fred Starr, the Angry Assholes, and they will be going up against your UK champion Marcus Johnson and his tag team partner Warren Benjamin, aka Baltimore's finest. This is a last team standing match. Knockouts, pinfalls, submissions can happen anywhere in the arena. Anything goes. Weapons, low blows, knuckle dusters, if you've got it, you can use it. But the last man standing, his team will be crowned the tag team champions of the UKWF. Will the champions retain? Tell me now, who have you got in this match here? Boots and Blood, Angry Assholes, Shamrock and Shenanigans, or Baltimore's finest? So, certainly taking their fucking time getting to the gorilla position, it seems. Anyone but Shamrock. Yeah, okay. So one of these four teams will walk out as your tag team champions tonight. Let's get it on. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Coming out first. Your challenges. Standing in at a combined weight of 517 pounds. They are the East Coast Bastard, Mordred Nightwalker, and Jake the Enforcer Bagwell, known across the whole digital wrestling syndicate as Boots and Blood. Boots and Blood, former tag team champions, losing their belts to Baltimore's finest. Are they looking for payback here tonight? There is no automatic rematch clauses here at the UKWF. You have to earn your shots. These two men have earned their way up the rankings, sitting, I believe, top of the rankings. But all three of these teams were above the current champion, so earned a shot to take the belts. Crowd settling in, waiting for our second challenger to make their way out. And here they come, your recently crowned light heavyweight champion and the thriller from Manila, Dante Bulat, Fred Starr, your angry assholes. Can Fred Starr make it 2 belts around his waist tonight? Could he be leaving here as a double champion? Let's go, come on, ladies and gents. We're waiting on our third and final challenges before we bring out the champs. There's Tiny Tim waiting for the fucking crowd to get going, waiting for these men to get their asses out of gorilla position. I might as well have known it was these two, I forgot. You are an angry asshole, Fred Starr, but you're a champion, angry asshole. The lights go dark, the music goes, and here they come. The Psycho Sicko, Shooter Sean Shamrock, Robbie Machete, a combined weight of 519 pounds. They are Shamrock and Shenanigans. And there, I believe, is a pro wrestling t-shirt for the Psycho Sicko himself. Shooter Sean Shamrock, bringing out his own line of t-shirts. I'm sure someone may be able to find the link. Can this be the night they bring gold home? Rob Machete and Shooter Sean Shamrock. Shamrock and Shenanigans making their way down to the ring, and here we go. Here we go, who's bringing out our champions now? Come on. John Hurt's champions right to fucking take their time. But coming out at a combined weight of 530 pounds. But the only members of Baltimore's finest now that Amber Young and Brandon Ace have been kicked out. They are Marcus Johnson, the Juggernaut, and Warren Benjamin, the Mute. Baltimore's finest. Your reigning UKWF Tag Team Champions. But will that be the way this ends tonight? And straight out of the gate, Shamrock takes on Warren Benjamin. And Fred Starr going after Marcus Johnson. Jake Bagwell working over Dante as Rob A. Machete is being worked over by Mordred Nightwalker. The big boot cutting off Sean Shamrock as he was spinning around for a sidewalk slam on Warren Benjamin. Jake Bagwell being worked over by Dante for an even one count by Fred Starr. Fred Starr already been in a snap, nap or tap four-way match tonight. Some damage on him already. Can he ride for Storm and make it through this match here? Double axe handle to the back of Mordred Nightwalker. Right hand by Shamrock in the corner. Warren Benjamin catches a leg kick under the hamstring. But Shamrock comes flying back out with another right hand. Back elbow strike has Warren Benjamin up against the ropes. And a jumping knee strike takes out Rob Machete. But Shamrock goes for revenge. But Dante breaks free and gets another knee strike. Drop toe hold by Warren Benjamin takes down Dante, who seemed to be on a bit of a roll in. Dragon suplex to Marcus Johnson on the outside on that concrete floor. Anarchy Gaming, nice to see it. I see a nice. You just missed Morgan Hex's match. It was the match before this one. Aradia is also already taken part in action tonight. There's the back elbow strike by Marcus Johnson on the outside to Fred Starr. Robbie Machete working over with Mordred Nightwalker. Jake Bagwell in trouble on the inside. Marcus Johnson saves his partner from the pin. Mordred now sees his partner in trouble and breaks up the submission hold just in time. Rolled over. Knee shot to the face of Warren Benjamin. Good night. Shamrock working him over, stomp to the midsection. Leaves him over into a camel clutch. Mordred Nightwalker working over Dante Bilat in the centre of the ring. Fred Starr not concerned. Who the fuck's out? Warren Benjamin, I believe, is out. Warren Benjamin's gone. Did Shamrock seriously eliminate Warren Benjamin? I think he did. There's the rolling through. One half of the tag team champions is out. And Shamrock and Shenanigans, I believe, were the ones to eliminate him. Mordred Nightwalker now with a pin. And there you see it, Warren Benjamin is gone. One half of the tag team champions are out of the match already. Mordred now with a knee shot to Fred Starr. Dante, Mordred Nightwalker. Blade charge, how you doing? There's the ring apron being kissed by Shooter Shamrock. Headbutt. Mordred Nightwalker working over Dante. Scooped up. 69 submission locked in on Fred Starr. Robbie Machete, sorry. And there's a big Ginganguli shot there by Dante Bellat. Rob Machete in trouble as Jake's trying to choke him with the python. And there's the knee drop to the back of Fred Starr. And Mordred Nightwalker crossed underneath the weight. Fred Starr now has Mordred up, brings him over with a suplex. One half of the tag team champions is fucked. He's in trouble. Mordred Nightwalker grabbed by Fred Starr, and Marcus Johnson now busted open. Referee slides out. Go on, Tiny Tim, make the count 2, and only a 2 count. Marcus Johnson saving himself there. Shamrock now scoops him up, spinning sidewalk slam. Fred Starr has Mordred Nightwalker down, and Mordred Nightwalker's out. The Angry Arseholes with an elimination. So Boots and Blood down to 1. Baltimore's Finest down to 1. The Angry Arseholes and Shooter and Shamrock and Shenanigans down to 2 members each still. Shamrock now has Marcus Johnson in that camel clutch. Wrenching back on the neck. Is Marcus Johnson going to tap out? No, Marcus Johnson powers through. Jake Bagwell laid out on the concrete. Fred Starr has Robbie Machete in his grasp. Brings him over towards the steel steps. Dante down with a pin on Jake. 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Marcus Johnson has his eyes set on Shamrock in the centre of the ring. Sets him up for what's known as a juggernaut bomb, centre of the ring. Fred Starr with a right hand to the face of Robbie Machete. Pin in the centre. And Shooter Shamrock is out. Baltimore's Finest with an elimination now. So the arseholes are the ones with the advantage here with 2 men left. Jake Bagwell made to eat the concrete face first there by Dante. Clothesline there. Fred Starr up on the shoulders of Marcus Johnson now. Brought over towards the ring apron. Jumped face first on the apron. Dante now has Jake Bagwell up on his shoulders. Running power slam to Jake Bagwell. Spinning back fist. Dante down for the pin. Referee counting 1, 2. And Jake on the kick out on 2. Uranagi slam there by Rob Machete on Fred Starr. The face raked there by Dante, tossed into the barricade. Rob Machete trying to pin Fred Starr. Dante trying to break up the pin, and only a 2 count. Pop up fastball punch there by Marcus Johnson. Fred Starr now tossed into the ring by Rob Machete. Dante deadlifted above the head of Marcus Johnson. Rob off the ropes, jumping clothesline there. Springboard clothesline cuts down Fred Starr. Marcus Johnson and Jake Bagwell working over Dante Bellat on the outside. Rob Machete comes in to join the fun. Dante busted open face first on the concrete. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Big suplex into the ring. Fred Starr brought in the hard way by Marcus Johnson. Now Rob Machete turns his attention to Marcus Johnson. Has him up, but Marcus with a knee shot to the top of the head. And a big spear cuts down Rob Machete. Face first into the wood goes Dante Bellat, rolling out of the way. Drop kick to the knee though, cuts him over. Marcus Johnson now hits a forearm across the back from Fred Starr. Fred grabbed from behind, pulled back lariat there by Jake Bagwell. Fred rolls out of the way, out the ring, up into the ring now. Running clothesline takes down Jake Bagwell. Dante now saved by his partner Fred Starr. Marcus Johnson standing there, busted open, kick to the midsection, running, sliding knee to the side of the ribs of Marcus Johnson. And Fred Starr now waiting for the man to get up to his feet. But Rob Machete with a big kick to the ribs. Jake Bagwell was looking for that low blow, but eats nothing but a knee shot to the head. Busted open. And there's that big clothesline folding Jake Bagwell up. We saw him knock out Caleb James earlier. Down for the pin now. 1, 2. And the angry arseholes with a second elimination. And boots. Oh, Ging Gang Goodies and Marcus Johnson. Baltimore's going to be eating walnuts. And there's the elbow drop to the knee. Punches to follow up. Neck breaker delivered to Marcus Johnson. So the angry arseholes in pole position to take this tag team championship away from Baltimore's finest here. And there's a running clothesline cutting down Rob Machete. Marcus Johnson folded up. Is he going to tap? Is Marcus Johnson going to tap out to Dante Bellat? He's out. And we're going to have new champions here. And the angry arseholes are in pole position to make it a clean sweep tonight. Marcus Johnson tapping out. And there's the big hip toss by Rob Machete. Jumping knee strike though cuts him down to size. Fred Starr on the outside laid out on his back facing the lights. Dante Bellat, the lady killer from Manila. Sit down powerbomb delivered to Rob Matchett. And now folding up Rob Matchett, knee in the small of the back. Referee in close. Could this be another elimination for the angry arseholes? No, Rob Matchett holding on, somehow powering through. Shrugs off Dante Bellat. Scoops him up. Power. Kick to the midsection by Fred Starr. Rob Matchett now sat up on the top turnbuckle. What has Fred Starr got in store here from Rob? Package DDT off the top rope. And Fred Starr now looking to put Rob Matchett away. But Rob fights his way free. Big knee shot to the face of Fred Starr. Runs straight into Dante Bellat and tossed to the outside, landing on the concrete. Fred Starr now the other side of the ring on the floor laid out. Referee Tiny Tim goes outside for the count, but Dante not able to hold on the kick out before the referee can get there. Knife edge chop across the chest, return fire by Rob Matchett. Another knife edge chop by Dante Bellat. Forearm across the back, Rob rolling out of the way. Blocked, big left hand to the face of Dante. Back elbow strike now. Jumping lariat there takes down Rob Matchett. And now Dante looking to finish things here. Spins him round, knee shot to the head, and a big clothesline cuts him down in half. And now Dante stalks Rob Machete as he looks to get up. Kick to the midsection. Sets him up for the lumbar powerbomb into the pin. And that could be a clean sweep for the angry arseholes. 1, 2, and 3. The angry arseholes have become your new tag team champions. There you see Shamrock for DDT on the outside. Marcus Johnson, the burning hammer to Shamrock inside the win. But your winners and new reigning tag team champions. Fred Starr now a dual tag team champion and light heavyweight champion. They are Dante Bellat, Fred Starr, the angry arseholes. And don't forget to get your angry asshole merch at the store. What a night for the assholes it seems. There you see Dante Bellat bleeding, wearing that crimson mask with pride. So now we move on to the Women's Invitational Knockout match. Anyway, right, so how many women did finally get nominated for this match? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was 7 challenges. And here we go. Off. And there you see Brandon Ace making an excuse in the chat. Warren Benjamin was off. Well, Warren Benjamin can eat a bag of dicks. If Warren Benjamin decided not to put up a fight, maybe there's problems within Baltimore's finest. But there is no taking it away from the angry arseholes. They eliminated 4 opponents in that match to take away the championship. Here is Amber Young, your reigning women's KO champion. We've got Bad Jan. Who else is involved? Davila. Next up, where is she? Sweets Tea. Maggie West. Susie the Elf. Speranza. And last but not least, what the fuck? This is a scary bitch. It's Rafe. There's the belt. It's all about starting this title match. Let's go, let's go. Right. Well, while this loads up, it's time for some shouts outs because this is going to take a while. And the first shout out we're going to make is to the ASWF on the channel Altered Arcade, which is hosted by JJ Savvy, aka Fireproof, and Minerva are on there. We have Commonwealth Wrestling, which is brought to you by Mark Caliber 17. That's the channel. Elite Extreme Women EXW, hosted by Susie the Elf. We have Lightning Strikes Wrestling by Cowboy John. We got Cassie Madam Red, who brings you various gaming like Friday the 13th, Tanks and Kingdom Hearts, I believe. Lockjaw Championship Wrestling, the host of that is Caleb James. Last I heard it was Lockjaw Championship Wrestling, the channel. There is also Fractured Arcade, I believe, which could be him as well. And then you have LTD, which is held on the Blazed Radio channel. The host of that is Blaze McCoy. But coming out first, one of our challengers and one of the legends in the DWS. She is known as Bad Jan. So as Bad Jan makes her way down to the ring, we're going to carry on with some more shout outs, not to take away from the legend herself. But we have Maverick Championship Wrestling on the Maverick Championship Wrestling channel, hosted by the D-Train. But the channel is Monster Factory Entertainment. We have MPW on Bomb Pop Overdrive by Mark Mayhem, aka Scuzz. Platinum Dragon Wrestling, hosted on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. You have Sacrifice Championship Wrestling, held on the Eternity Broadcasting channel, hosted by Mordred Nightwalker. Savage Warfare by Dr. Anus Tickler, aka Mean Joey Green. RWO Pillar to Post. aka the Papa Viking, the angry asshole himself, Pete Wall. And then you have Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, as well as many other games, hosted by Anarchy Gaming Channel, aka Yellow Pages bitch. But coming out next, one half of the Bad Kittens, hailing from the ranch, none other than the Villa. You have Tiju22, TJ Toad, brings you a multitude of games as well as wrestling of both WWE and Fire Pro Wrestling, I believe, as well as NHL, UFC and a few other bits and pieces. You have the Underground Circus hosted by Wild Eyed Yeti. And last but not least, we have the Valkyries of Wrestling hosted by a Blade Charge. And there you go, that's everyone I can think of right now. If I've missed you, do say so. There is Bullet Adams, who's in the chat every now and again. He hosts his own stuff, some walkthroughs, some wrestling known as RXW, as well as a few other bits and pieces. But now the third challenger coming out to the ring. Some Western music started. Here she comes, the wife of D-Train, riding his motorcycle down to the ring. I'm sure he's going to be pissed about that. She better not scratch that motherfucker. She is a member of Ruthless Incorporated. Sweets Tea. There you see Sweets Tea. Who's coming out next? I can guess who this is. Maggie West making her way down to the ring. Seems to have changed up her look a bit. We've gone with some blue hair here. With a new look. Bring a new sort of action to her ring capabilities. Only time will tell. Can she walk out as the Women's KO Champion, taking the title away from Amber Young? Coming out next, Susie the Elf. Can she become a Women's KO Champion here tonight? Excuse me 1 second there. Oh dear. Susie the Elf now down to the ring, wasting no time. Come on ladies, let's go. This is match number 6 of 9. We have 3 more matches to go after this one. And here she comes, Speranza Donci. Speranza definitely wasting no time. Oh, swinging that booty, but there ain't no booty. Speranza, there ain't no junk in that trunk. Don't you wiggle that booty at me. Someone came to see Extreme. Well, Elite Extreme Women's Wrestling is in the ring with Susie the Elf. But coming out next, a member of the Vermilion Coven. Can she please Victor Mason in bringing the Women's KO title belt to the Vermilion Coven's cause? Rafe taking a sweet ass time getting down to the ring. Can the women show up the men from earlier on tonight? The men's Iron Skull Invitational. This the perfect opportunity for one of these women to make her mark. Amber Young is the champion. All you need to do is take her out. Who's got it in him to take out the champ? Amber Young looking to make a name for herself since leaving Baltimore's finest. Can she get that done tonight? Here she comes, belt across her shoulder. The Women's KO champion. All the way from Baltimore. Or under my desk. She is Amber Young. Strutting her stuff like she owns the fucking joint. Bitch, please, you're just one super kick away from being on the street corner shaking that ass for some chump change. Will she hold that belt come the end of the night? Rules apply. Eliminate the champ, you become the champ. She eliminates you, it's one successful defense for her. So ladies, who's got it in them to take this match? Rafe going after Speranza. Pele kicked to Amber Young by Maggie West. Bad Jan and Sweets Tea locking it up, and the two redheads going at it. Bad Jan dumps Sweet Teas to the outside. Amber Young bitch slapped in the corner to Maggie West. Kick to the midsection. Susie made the kiss the floor. Rafe's arm drag takedown there by Speranza. Maggie West now, what's she got in store for Amber in the corner? Forearm to the back, no, back kick there by Amber Young. Back elbow shot by Maggie West, and dump to the outside goes to Villa by Susie the Elf. So now we have Sweets Tea, Bad Jan, Susie the Elf and Davila on the outside. Amber Young dumped to the outside as well now by Maggie West. Rafe dumps Speranza to the outside, and every single woman is on the outside of the ring except Maggie West, who's perched up high. Through the air, eats nothing but concrete to the booty. Ooh, she took a stiff one to the ass. Sweeps with the elbow shot to Bad Jan into the midsection. Wheelbarrow into the stunner to Bad Jan. Susie kisses the steel step. Speranza with a rib kick, no, misses. Beck comes in with a Lufez press, cutting down Davila, now raining down the right hands. Drop toe hold onto the concrete to Sweets Tea by Bad Jan. Single leg drop kick swatted to one side. Rafe working over Susie on the outside as well, pulls her by the hair, bounces the back of her head on the concrete. Bad Jan DDT'd on the concrete by Sweets Tea. Amber Young now turns her attention to Speranza. Rafe shrugged away by Susie, tossed down the right side of the ring. Sweets Tea working over the knee of Bad Jan. Bad Jan now tossed down the side of the ring by Sweets Tea, and Susie the Elf turns her attention to Bad Jan as Davila works over the ankle of Amber Young. Sweets now grabbed by the back of... No, Sweets not grabbed by the back of their... Damn, these two redheads look similar. Bad Jan with the elbow shot to the midsection of Susie the Elf, fighting her way free as Davila works over Amber Young in the centre of the ring. Makes her kiss the bottom of her feet. Now hammer locks the arm. Susie tossed into the ring by Bad Jan. Quick to follow, forearm across the back. Maggie West going up top. What's she got her eyes on? Maggie into the ring. Elbow drop to Amber Young as the double knees drop onto the back of Amber Young as well. Double teamwork there by Maggie West and Davila to Amber Young. The champion trying to be taken out there. Toss to the outside goes Maggie West. Bad Jan turns her attention to Amber Young, flying forearm there. Davila swats that single leg drop kick to the side of Bad Jan. Sweets Tea eats a suplex on the concrete by Rafe. Rafe now brings Sweets Tea up, forearm to the face, no, misses. Stiff kick to the midsection there by Sweets Tea. Knife edge chop across her titties though. Forearm to the face by Rafe. Amber blocked. STO takedown shrugged off there by Bad Jan. Outstrengthed was Amber Young. Dragon screw takedown on the leg she caught when it looked to give her a stiff kick down the chest. Dragon suplex there by Amber Young to Bad Jan. Susie the Elf now in the ring, eats her right hand. Arm drag takedown by Susie on Amber. Spinning back kick there by Sweets Tea on Rafe. Tosses her into the ring. Davila now trying to get to her feet. 7 of the 8 ladies in the ring now all 8 back inside the ring. Rafe locks up Sweets Tea. Sweets breaks free though, wrist lock. Forearm to the face, misses though. Back elbow strike by Rafe. Knife edge chop across the titties. Leg caught. Knee shot to the ribs there of Susie, and now a knee shot to the side of their head. Amber Young being worked over by Bad Jan. Amber rolling out the ring thinking she's safe. Out of sight, out of mind. Bad Jan gets caught with a side suplex there by Davila. Cravat cutter there by Speranza on Maggie West. Maggie now caught. Irish whip into the ring. Susie working over Davila. Maggie West catches Speranza, right hand to the back. Bitch slap her across the face, leans her up against the ropes. Spins her around. Now what's she got in store for her? Maggie backing it up. Guillotine. Jumping through there. Bad Jan now, what's she got her eyes set on? Bad Jan going to the outside. Rafe has Sweets Tea on the floor. Badjan dives back into the ring. Amber Young now finally back to her feet. Russian leg sweep by Rafe on the outside. 619 there by Maggie West, or a Tiger Feint, whatever you want to call it. Diving body splash from the top, the springboard there by Maggie West. Badjan showing off with press ups, gets caught by Maggie West. Their cartwheel, knee shot to the face. What a fist drop from the top by Amber Young to Davila on the floor. Maggie West going all the way up top. Badjan laid out in the center of the ring. Maggie up, shooting star press connects. Amber Young on the outside with Davila. Drop kick, bounces her off the ring apron. Badjan, forearm, catches Maggie West. Scoops her up. Hot shots her on the top rope. Sweets Tea working over Rafe. Elbow shot to the top of the knee of Amber Young. Davila with a snap jab. Grabs her by the back of the head. Big Irish whip. Whips her into the ring post face first. Neck breaker delivered to Badjan by Susie the Elf. Sweets Tea up. Misses there. Susie now up on the mid rope, but doesn't see Maggie West coming in from behind. German suplex. Amber Young in trouble as Davila has her scooped up. Brings her over towards the ring apron. Looks to dump her back first, but Speranza getting in the way. Shin breaker there by Maggie West. Dragon screw takedown. Badjan with a sling blade to keep down Speranza. Double knees to the midsection. And there's the moonsault double knee by Maggie West on Susie the Elf. Davila still working over Amber Young on the outside. Big right hand by Amber Young, fighting free though. Scoops Davila up. Hot shots her on the apron. Knife edge chop across the chest of Susie the Elf. Davila ducks under Amber Young. Amber now, high kick, no, leg caught by Sweets Tea. Amber Young dodges out of the way of the forearm to the small of the back, comes in with a running clothesline, takes Davila in the corner. Kiss the steel steps, Rafe, thanks to Sweets Tea, but she rolls straight out of the way. Forearm though, rocks Rafe. And there's the boot cleaned across the jaw of Davila. Gator roll by Speranza on Badjan. Susie the Elf standing there laying in wait, but Amber Young looks to make her pay for it. Double underhook now. Has her up. Sit down pile driver to Susie the Elf. Not enough to knock her out though. No knockouts yet to any of these ladies. Knife edge shot blocked by Badjan. Drop kick on the money. Cuts down Speranza. High angle flatliner delivered to Davila by Amber Young. And now Maggie West stomping on the hand. Working over the arm with a knee drop. Rafe grabs a hold of the wrist of Sweets Tea. Sweets rolls through. And again kips up. Arm drag takedown, cuts down Rafe. Rafe now slow to her feet, gets caught by Sweets Tea and tossed into the ring. Badjan working over Speranza with combinations. Speranza catching the leg. Back elbow shot to Badjan. Frog star, 5-star frog splash delivered to Rafe by Sweets Tea. Davila now with a rainmaker DDT to Sweets Tea. Plants her, no, doesn't knock her out on the wooden floor. And a lawn dart to Maggie West by Amber Young into the mid turnbuckle. And there's another rainmaker DDT delivered to Rafe by Davila. Amber Young caught, German suplex by Davila. Still has a hold of her. But Maggie West getting in the way now, grabs a hold of Amber Young, tosses her over to the floor. The hard concrete floor on the outside. Susie the Elf doing the smart thing, laying in wait, watching some of these women go at it. Speranza on the shoulders of Badjan, brought towards the steel steps, made the kiss the steel stairs. Susie has Amber up on the shoulders, spins around, face first into the concrete. Club and blows across the face of Davila now by Rafe. Big right hand by Badjan, cuts down Speranza. And there's the aeroplane spin by Susie the Elf on Amber Young. Amber now brought to her feet by Susie. Big right hand, spinning back fist. Amber now rocked on her feet, managed to break free of the hold of Susie. From behind, forearm, no, back elbow shot, spinning back kick by Susie, kick to the midsection. Cravat Into the neck breaker, delivered to Amber Young on the floor. Davila cuts down Bad Jan with a clothesline. Maggie West turns her attention. Hurricane Rana drapes Sweets Tea over the ropes. Off the rope she comes, Maggie West. Tiger feint. Here comes the springboard. Body splash delivered to Sweets Tea. Amber Young in trouble. Susie calling for it. Susie, the elf. And here's the corkscrew leg drop across Amber Young, who's draped across the barrier. Dragon screw. Or dragon screw, dragon suplex there. To Davila. Hurricane Runner takedown by Maggie West to Sweets Tea. Curb stomp to Susie on the concrete. Maggie West scooped up. Or scoops up. Sweets Tea, sit down powerbomb. Susie up on the shoulders of Amber Young, made the kiss the steel steps. Still none of these ladies been knocked out yet. Brought up to her feet, Speranza, no, jawbreaker, breaks free and Maggie West control. Amber Young planting Susie on the concrete, and now Speranza with the kicks to the chest. Those titties being bashed and Maggie West. High kick to the side of the head and Speranza with an elimination of Maggie West. Maggie West out of here with no eliminations. Sweets Tea now eats a super kick to the side of the head as she was waiting for Rafe to get to her feet. Susie scooped up by Amber Young, but Susie slips through the back door. Inverted DDT. And now Sweets Tea with an elimination. Rafe is out of here. Bad Jan gets caught with her right hand there by Sweets Tea. Sweets turns her attention. Planted though by Speranza. Davila now looking to get in the match. Susie has Amber Young by the one arm. Single arm monkey flip. Speranza gets caught by Susie. Ducks under. Spinning back kick. Jawbreaker by Bad Jan onto the Villa. Susie now in trouble. She's up on the shoulders. There's the rolling neck breaker delivered to Susie by Speranza. Bad Jan working out. Gets caught. Sweets Tea with a super kick to the face by Speranza. And now Bad Jan waiting for Davila to get to her feet. Nobody still to take out the champ. Face first into the wood. Goes Davila. Speranza breaking free of Sweets Tea's grip. The only two women to eliminate anyone yet. The double underhook by Amber Young gets caught off guard though by Bad Jan. Forearm to the face. Forearm, no, back elbow shot by Amber Young. Spinning back kick misses. Amber Young gets caught. No, Sweets Tea just going to defend the champion, trying to make sure she's the one to defeat her. Forearm to the face of Speranza. Drop kick to the back of the head of Amber Young. Drops her to the floor. Speranza and Sweets Tea locking it up. And there's the cutter delivered by Speranza. Amber Young now to her feet. Catches a glancing blow by Speranza. Right hand to the midsection. Kick to the guts now of Amber Young. Double underhook. Has her up. Amber Young going to eat the rolling neck breaker by Speranza. Not enough to knock her out though. Super kick on the jaw of Sweets Tea. And Speranza is thirsty for more. Arm drag takedown by Sweets Tea. Forearm. Running knee strike misses though. Speranza with a kick to the shin. And now the kicks to the titties of Sweets Tea. Chopping away. And a kick to the side of the head. Susie the Elf now inverted DDT and Amber Young's been eliminated. Susie the Elf is now your champion. Davila now. No. Susie's not your champion. Sweets Tea was the one eliminated. What did I miss? I thought Amber Young was eliminated. What the fuck? Ignore that. Who eliminated her? Who eliminated Sweets Tea? Leg swept from underneath Susie the Elf. Susie dragged, arm drag takedown on Davila. Speranza makes a Bad Jan kiss the ring apron. Into the corner goes Davila. Davila now made the kiss the turnbuckle. Elbow drop into the small of the back. Susie looks to finish Davila. Speranza calling for the crowd to get behind Amber on all fours, a position she knows well. German suplex by Davila. Pull back, ripcord, lariat there. Well, Amber's on all fours, so I don't think I did get it right, because Sweets Tea got eliminated and I didn't see who got her. Kick to the midsection by Speranza. Double underhook. Here we go. We're going for that rolling neck breaker. Not enough. Over the top rope goes Davila. Susie the Elf quick to follow her. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Amber Young with Davila up. I'm sorry. We'll have to go. Amber Young with an elimination of Bad Jan. Oh my god, what the hell? Susie the Elf from Natural Selection on Amber Young. Speranza now trying to get to her feet. Into the corner by Susie. Knife edge chop blocked, big right hand. Super kick misses, ducked under the clothesline. Here comes that aeroplane spin. That head scissors taking down Speranza. Big stomp to the midsection. Elbow drop into the small of the back. And another stomp to the small of the back. And now Susie with that single arm. Here comes the monkey flip to the Speranza. Amber Young in the ring now. Forearm across the back of Susie. Drop kick cuts down Amber Young. Amber Young brought to her feet. Shotgun drop kick there. Anarchy. Oh my god. Morgan Hex and Aradia have both had matches already. Morgan Hex was the fourth match in. Aradia was the second match in. And there's a super kick by Amber Young to Susie. The Rainmaker DDT by Davila on Speranza. Over the top rope goes Davila. Davila now brought to her feet by Amber Young. Forearm misses. Kick to the midsection by Davila. This is her opportunity. Drop kick to the knee. Amber just waving the finger there. High kick. Forearm to the face of Davila. Turns around. Inverted backbreaker. Neck breaker. No problem. Up to her feet. Amber Young, where's she going? She's going all the way up top. Davila laid out in the middle of the ring. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Dragon screw tape. Davila got for her. Rolls through. And the back neck breaker there across the knee of Davila. Springboard, leg drop, misses. Susie now dives into the ring. Susie now bounces off Davila again. Half and half suplex there. Speranza waits for Amber Young to get up. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Has her up. Here we go. Rolling. And neck breaker. But Amber Young still in this. Logic 22, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice. Welcome to the UKWF pay-per-view. Blunt force trauma. Diving, sent on, leg drop there by Speranza to Amber Young. Amber now brought to her feet. Big European uppercut. Ducks under the clothesline, but gets caught with a return. Stomp across the face of Amber Young. Susie now working over Davila on the outside, looking for a stunner or a cutter there, but blocked by Davila. Susie the Elf has Davila, and there's natural selection on the outside on the concrete. The pop-up neck breaker delivered to Amber Young by Speranza. Speranza now whips Amber Young over the top rope, lands on the apron. No, why is Speranza going? What the hell is she doing? Dives back into the ring. Amber Young still on the apron there, big right hand. Speranza now drags her through. Spike DDT on the inside. Big left hand there by Davila to the face of Susie the Elf. Susie comes in. Hurricane Runner takedown. Amber Young now grabs a hold of Speranza. Double underhook. Here we go. Sit down pile driver, and there goes Speranza. Amber Young with a second elimination as champion. Double stomp, just catches a glancing blow on Susie the Elf. Susie tosses Davila into the ring. We're down to the final three. Susie can't seem to get past that ring post. Amber Young springboard knee shot to the side of the head of Davila. Davila rolls to the outside. Amber Young up on that top turnbuckle. Davila slowly getting to her feet. Bionic elbow catches Susie the Elf instead, who had her back to her. Amber Young forearm across the back of Davila. Cuts her down to size. Davila now brought to her feet slowly but surely. High kick caught. Knee shot to the face. Spinning back fist. Spinning back kick. Spinning back kick again by Susie the Elf. Going backwards and forwards. Rake of the eyes there by Davila, and Amber Young getting in the way. Tosses Davila into the ring. Forearm across the back. High kick. Susie leg caught. Spinning back kick by Amber Young. Rainmaker DDT, no. Susie Elf now has Amber Young in the corner, turns around. Kick to the midsection, now clubbing blows to the head, working her down onto the floor. Davila now stomped to the titties of Amber Young. Amber Young fights her way free. Davila up on the shoulders of Susie, no. Amber Young getting in the way. Davila now gets caught, but Susie the Elf with that rolling kick cuts these ladies down to size. Elbow drop into the small of the back. Excuse me there for 1 second. Susie now has Davila up. Knee shot to the face. Davila, this is your opportunity to take out Susie. Susie now gets caught. Rainmaker DDT. Not enough to knock the Elf out. Davila brings her up to her feet again. Whips her hard into the corner face first. Back elbow shot by Susie. Where the hell was she trying to roll and kick then? Susie seeing ghosts. Amber Young getting in the way. Inverted Russian leg sweep there. Kick to the midsection. No, duck under. Dragon suplex there by Amber Young. Davila now rolls to the floor on the outside, leaving Amber Young and Susie the Elf inside the ring. Stomp to the back, misses. Susie gets spine busted there. Amber Young gets planted hard into the wood. Elbow drop into the small of the back, and it's not often I don't see Amber Young getting planted hard by some wood, I tell you that now. Arm drag takedown by Amber Young. Elbow shot to the top of the knee. Kick to the midsection. Susie walks round the back, and it's time for a natural selection. But Amber Young showing why she is the women's KO champion, it seems, because she takes a beating and she keeps on kicking. Or should I say she takes a pounding. You know what I mean. And there's a high kick to the back of the head. That roundhouse kick. Kick to the side of the ribs. Grabs her by the arms. Stomp between the shoulder blades. Makes her kiss the wooden floor there. Davila doing the smart thing. Oh, heads is a takedown there by Susie. Had Amber Young fooled, it seemed. Davila now slowly to her feet. Susie rolls Amber over. Picks her up. Here we go. Wheelbarrow face buster. Amber dodging out of the way. Drop kick cuts down Davila. Spinning back kick by Amber Young. Forearm to the face. Susie leant up against the ropes. Stiff kicks. Davila now has Amber Young. Amber Young with a back elbow strike. High kick, leg caught. Leg swept from underneath her. Rolled over. Grabs her by the leg. Stomp to the back of the knee. Rolled over Amber Young now. Elbow shot to the knee. Over and over and over again. Dropping the elbow on the knee of Amber Young. Kick to the midsection, and there's a stunner, and Amber Young is out, and Davila is now your women's champion. Davila now the women's champion. The women's KO champion is now down between Davila and Susie the Elf. Susie the Elf has not got an elimination so far. Backdrop suplex there. Davila now jumping lariat cuts down Susie. Snap jab, no. Big right hand by Susie. Blocked. Big left hand by Davila. Back and forth by these two. Looking for a cutter or a stunner there. Rolling kick cuts down Davila. And now Susie stands over Davila. Amber Young lost her belt. Is now down to these two. Davila, she could be in trouble on the concrete here. There's a natural selection. No. Spinning back kick. Davila, snap jab, back elbow strike by Susie, big right hand, and again high kick. Davila now tosses Susie into the ring, dives quickly in after her, from behind, straight jacket, German suplex, dumps her on her neck. And now Davila looking to put things away as she stands over Susie the Elf, and a Rainmaker DDT, not enough, still not enough to put Susie out. Susie with a kick to the top of the head of Davila. Kick to the midsection by Davila now. Plants up high angle DDT. No, still not enough. Holy shit, what's it going to take to put one of these women away? Stunner. High impact moves to the head of Susie the Elf, and all three of them connecting. But Susie will not give. Stomp to the midsection now. Davila yet again standing over Susie the Elf. Still there, and another Rainmaker DDT. No, still not enough. How the hell is Susie still going on? That's 4 high impact moves to the head now. Davila taking it all the way up top. Double stomp to the chest. Springboard leg drop misses. Davila eats nothing but wood to the booty. And now Davila makes her way round the body of Susie the Elf, stomping on every single limb she can get. There's a stomp to the chest and a big stomp across her face to finish. Sits her up. Head scissors now. Elbow shots to the top of the head. Still not enough. Working that head of Susie over, but not putting her to sleep yet. Davila now whips Susie into the corner. This is her moment. No. Stomp to the small of the back. And again, stomp to the midsection, working over that lower back again. Susie being ragdolled now by Davila. Davila absolutely in control of her here, it seems. Manipulating that wrist joint again. Davila now double knees to the small of the back. This is her opportunity. She's got in firm control of Susie the Elf at this moment. Susie now whipped into the corner yet again. Davila, big boot, no leg caught. Over the top, the kick to the face, and now this is it. Susie can take back control. Can Susie finish this here? Belly to belly, and that's it. Susie the Elf's only elimination is to win the belt. The final elimination of the match. Congratulations, Susie the Elf. As the elbow drop into the small of the back of Bad Jan. Amber Young had Susie up. Pile drives her there. And there's another Rainmaker DDT by Davila. Be your winner and new women's KO champion goes to Susie the Elf. And the women's action isn't done there, because coming up next is the women's tag team match between Fatal Attraction, which is Wrestling Mama, and Cassie Madam Red, versus the Femme Fatales, Spectre and Karina Black. So stay tuned for that, because we're coming right at you in just a moment's time. That's match number 7 of 9. We've seen belts change hands tonight. No holds barred tornado tag. So your challengers, Karina Black, already defending her belt earlier on tonight. The Spectre, and they're going up against Cassie Madam Red and her tag team partner, Wrestling Mama. Championships on the line as we rapidly approach the 3-hour mark. Let's go. Take your pick here. Can Karina Black and Spectre, the Femme Fatales, take away the belts from Fatal Attraction? Or are Fatal Attraction going to successfully defend the belts heading on towards our Japan tour? That's right, once this match is over, everyone should start packing their shit up, because we're heading to Japan. So take your pick here between these two women's tag teams. Who have you got? And Mama, I thought you said go babe, go mum. Damn, this is taking a while. These women taking their sweet ass time getting down to the fucking gorilla position. This is scheduled for one fall. One fall to take it all. God damn, there's a fucking chatty motherfuckers in one of the chats out there. But coming out first are your challengers. At a combined weight of 315 pounds. Karina Black in the purple. The Spectre in all black. That kinky gimp mask she's got on. I still want to see the face underneath it. Or at least cut a little glory hole. I mean, anyway. The Spectre, formerly of the Hex Legion. I believe their allegiance has been null and void. But there we see the Spectre, Karina Black. Karina already in action earlier on tonight. But here we go. We're waiting on our champs now. And there they are, your women's tag team champions of the UKWF. On the left, she is the Amazon, known as Wrestling Mama. On the right, she's that hot piece of Cass. She's Cassie and Madam Red. the fatal attraction. So, still left to come is our 20-minute Furniture Funhouse match between Marcus Johnson and Bastage, and the Trios Crimson Mask elimination match between the Comeback Kids and the End of Days. But first of all, we need to get through this women's tag team match. Wrestling Mama Cassie Madam Red in the ring. Former champions, the Femme Fatales, want their belts back. Standing in their way are the women that beat them. Fatal Attraction. There they are. Karina Black with her hypnotic wavy boobs. Spectre in her gimp mask. What a combination we have there. The Amazon Wrestling Mama. Hot piece of Cassie Madam Red. Fatal Attraction. Those belts across their shoulders now. Come on, ladies, hand them over to Tiny Tim so we can get this started. There he is, Tiny Tim, grabbing those belts. Come on, Tim, let's get this match started. No holds barred. Tornado style tag team match. Scheduled for one fall. Referee do the damn thing, the bell straight out the gate, and Cassie runs straight through Karina Black but gets caught by Spectre. Up she goes, face first into the mat. Karina slips out the back door and right her Wrestling Mama shrugs her aside. Flying lariat gets shrugged off by Mama. Cassie now on the ropes, gets caught. Big fucking kick to their face. Forearm across the back of Karina Black by Wrestling Mama. Bell clap by Karina, breaks free of Wrestling Mama, and a spear from Karina cuts Mama down to size. Spectre now dumps Cassie to the concrete floor. Back elbow shot by Karina. Forearm to the face. Karina now whipped into the corner, or whips Mama into the corner, follows up with a clothesline. Spectre cut down to size by Cassie on the outside. Knife edge chop across them titties. Scooped up. Brought over to the apron, lower back, cracked across the apron there. Karina back elbow strike, arm drag, takedown by Mama. Thank you, Timothy Petito, for subscribing to my channel. Much appreciated. Mama rocks the head of Karina over the turnbuckle. Cassie Madam Red now kisses the top, the apron there, thanks to the Spectre. Karina working over Mama on the inside. Back and forth chops by Spectre and Cassie. Back elbow strike. Runs through Spectre again. Karina on the inside stomping away at Mama's midsection. Now the small of her back. Boot across the jaw. Folds her up, hammerlock. Cassie eats a stiff kick down the spine and Spectre just flexes. Kick to the midsection. Spectre now makes her kiss the knee. Cassie takes something hard to the face and it's not war for a change. Jawbreaker by Mama. Knife edge chop misses. Drop kick catches Karina. Scooped up. Pump handle. Flying double axe handle there by Karina. Takes down Wrestling Mama into the ring. Over the apron goes Cassie. Spectre now drags her up. Bashes them titties over the ring apron. Karina now gets caught by Wrestling Mama and Spectre breaks up the pin. Suplex with the bridge. Let's go low. Stiff kick into the chest of the Spectre. Karina catches Cassie. Cassie now ducks under. German suplex. Holds on though. And there's a second. Spectre now scooped up. Hammerlock. Suplex. Power slammed, down onto the arm. Mama with a big headbutt. And Cassie now stands over Karina. Karina brought to her feet, breaks free of the hold, European uppercut. Mama with a kick to the midsection. Sunset flip, powerbomb, connects. Doesn't stick the pin though. Cassie Madam Red gets caught. Shin breaker. Dragon screw takedown, and there was Spectre with a head scissor takedown on Wrestling Mama. And Karina is left in the ring. Oh no, here we go. That bitch is about to fly, but Spectre's in the way. What the fuck, Spectre? You cut your partner off. There's a double axe handle. Wrestling Mum with a flying drop kick takes down Karina Black. And there's the spinning power bomb, power slam there to Cassie Madam Red, sorry. Big John boot cuts Cassie down. Mama has Karina raking the eyes now. Arm drag takedown by Cassie. Leg caught. Kick underneath the knee. Back elbow strike by Karina. Up on the shoulders. Rolls her out. Face first into the wood goes Cassie. Cassie now gets caught by the Spectre. Whipped into the corner she goes. And again Mama raking back on the face. Cassie now made to kiss the turnbuckle. The crowd counted along. Mama backs up into the corner. Where the fuck is she going? She sees Karina Black stumbling to her feet. Spectre surely in the way. Here she comes. No. There you go. Spectre saved her tag team partner inadvertently there, trying to throw Cassie Madam Red out of the way. Big right left hand there by Karina. Kick to the midsection by Mama. Elbow shot across the elbow of Spectre. The Amazon slam there delivered to Karina. Rolled over. Neck breaker. 1, 2. And a kick out just in time by Karina Black. Spectre now has her throat stomped across by Cassie Madam Red. Wrestling Mama with a knee shot to the face of... Karina with a knee shot to the face of Wrestling Mama. Face first into the floor. Now leaning back. Karina trying to make Mama tap, and Mama reaches back, pulls her legs from underneath Karina. Cassie now turns her attention to Karina Black. Mama sees Spectre trying to crawl for the corner. Rake of the eyes by Spectre. Mama now caught, whipped into the corner she goes. Cassie whips Karina into the corner. Mama fights out, back elbow shot, single leg drop kick misses. Back elbow shot again by Mama. Karina now turned around, Pele kick by Mama, cuts down Spectre. And Cassie taking Karina on a dance, and this is the long kiss goodnight by Cassie Madam Red to Karina Black. Hooks the leg for the pin. Spectre now sees the pin and breaks it up before even a 1 count. Spectre gets caught, and a bangerang from Mama. Face first into the wood goes Karina. Cassie brings her up, but Karina shoots the legs from underneath her. Spectre with a kick to the knee, the big boot to the face of Wrestling Mama. Cassie scooped up, brought into the corner, hung up, tossed out the corner after being smashed against those turnbuckles. Cassie with a jawbreaker, breaks free of the hold of Karina, comes in, grabs a hold of the wrist, hammer locks her, but Karina fights back with the elbow shot. Scooped up, here we go, centre of the ring, inverted Boston Crab delivered to Cassie Madam Red. Centre of the ring, could this be Cassie about to tap? Mama not there to save her, but Cassie breaks free. Spectre lands on her feet, whips Mama into the corner. Cassie eats a jawbreaker by Karina, kick to the midsection, leg caught. Mama scooped up, snake eyes in the corner. Big right hand, pull back lariat cuts Mama down to size. Spectre now goes for the pin, hooking the leg as Cassie works over the neck. Ooh, kick out just before the free by Mama. Cassie was nowhere to be seen, too busy cranking the neck of Karina. There's that pullback lariat again. Down for the pin. Cassie breaks the pin before even a 1 count. Eat the boot of Spectre now, and Cassie dropped to the floor as Karina now blows kisses to the crowd. Mama up, scooped over the roll-up pin. Tiny Tim slow on the count. Cassie Madam Red breaks up the pin yet again, and then a boot to the side of the head of Karina Black. Spectre cuts her down to size though. Mama with a forearm to the face of Karina. Stomp to the midsection. Mama now Amazon slam right on top of Spectre. Rings the sand. Oh, Mama saves her from the submission hold. Mama now on her feet. Cassie gets a stomp by the Spectre. Rolls her through. Hooks her up. Mama again breaking up the submission hold. Karina now on her feet. Mama has a hold of the Spectre. Has her up. Over the top into the stunner. Mama now down for the pin. Karina, what the fuck is she doing? Karina has her eyes on Cassie. Didn't even see the pin. Spectre now has brought up to her feet. Wrist lock. Breaks free of the hold of Mama. Grabs her in a side headlock now. Mama breaks free, grabs a hold of the wrist, shotgun drop kick there, cuts down the Spectre, and Cassie tosses Karina to the concrete floor on the outside. Knife edge chops across the chest. Mama has Spectre inside the ring, wrenching back, looking to make a tap out, but the Spectre powering through. Cassie Madam Red all the way up. Drop, leg drop, catches Mama, not Karina though. Spectre in the corner, Cassie standing there. Karina now sat up by Cassie Madam Red. Mama now brought to her feet by the Spectre. High kick, swing and a miss there. Single leg drop kick, cuts down Spectre. Cassie brings Karina up to her feet. Kick to the midsection, sets her up for a patella brainbuster. Arm drag takedown by the Spectre. Forearm across the back of Mama. Mama now gets caught. No wrist lock. Arm breaker there by Mama. Cassie gets caught by Karina. Single leg drop kick, swatted to one side. Karina now has her in a side headlock. Wheelbarrow, no, rolls her up. What the fuck? Single leg Boston Crab. Karina Black has Cassie in trouble. No, Cassie breaks free. Mama with a single kick to the knee of Spectre. Bangarang to the Spectre by Mama. Elbow drop to Karina on the concrete floor on the outside. Mama has Spectre up, whips her into the corner. Karina brought to her feet, big right hand, knife edge chops. Spectre has Mama. Mama reverses, tosses Spectre back into the corner, and a do-si-do, and around we go. Elbow shot by Mama out the corner, breaks free of Spectre's hold. Cassie kisses the post, and there's the float over into the stunner, and Mama down for the pin. 1, 2, and 3, and Fatal Attraction successfully defend their belts. Because Karina Black couldn't get into the ring in time, blocked off by Cassie Madam Red. Fatal Attraction retain. There you see the inverted Boston Crab. Face first over the ropes goes Mama. There's the arm breaker. Karina with that inverted Boston Crab. Mama gets pulled back with that lariat there. Absolutely cut in half. But your winners of this match, and still all women's tag team champions of the UKWF, the team of Wrestling Mama and Cassie Madam Red, a Fatal Attraction. Congratulations, ladies. Next match up is gonna be brutal. It's a Furniture Funhouse match between the UK champion and his #1 contender, the Fargan Icehole himself. Where are we? Furniture Funhouse. The challenger, the Bastage, taking on the champion who's already suffered losing gold tonight. Is he going to lose another belt coming up? Not the Wrestling Cup, we don't want that one. Marcus Johnson, the Wrestling Cup holder, he was the winner of that belt, but it's not that belt that's on the line. Where is it? Where are we? Marcus Johnson. Do 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 do. What the hell? What the actual heck? Where have I skipped it? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, man. Gone blind. Right. Here we go. The match from hell. Potentially. Bastage versus Marcus Johnson for the UKWF Championship in a Furniture Funhouse match. Is Marcus Johnson going to suffer a second loss of gold tonight? Coming up next is the match called Furniture Funhouse. It's a 20-minute Iron Man match. The idea of this match is to put your opponent through as many tables as physically possible within a 20-minute period. The man scoring the most amount of tables is your winner and will become the new UKWF champion. But coming out first, weighing in at 315 pounds, he is the Fargan Icehole himself, one half of the Loners of Mayhem. He is the Bastage. Here we go. Coming out next is our reigning champion. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches tall, 270 pounds. He is a former tag team champion. He is a former Iron Skull champion. He was the winner of the Wrestling Cup. He is your UK champion of the UKWF. Marcus the Juggernaut Johnson. Take your pick, ladies and gents. The Furniture Funhouse will begin shortly. Could this be a bad night for Baltimore's finest? And there you have it, the belt this match is all about. And Monster Factory Wrestling, congratulations for being comment number 500. You have won absolutely fuck all. And here we go, 20 minutes on the clock. The STO takedown and a stiff kick to the chest. Bastage working over Marcus Johnson, but rolled over his back and dumped on the wood. Now deadlift from the floor high above the head. Parading him around the ring, Marcus Johnson drops him face first onto the floor. Stiff kick to the chest. Stiff kick to the back, swing and a miss, swing, batter, and a big Uranagi slam there by the Bastage. Stomp to the midsection, and now he deadlifts him from the floor with the gut wrench into the sit down power bomb. Rolling over the back again, the Bastage dropped on the floor. Marcus Johnson now mounts him, rains down the right hand and a stomp to the midsection. Broad to his feet, but the Bastage grabs a hold of the wrist, pull back lariat, cuts down Marcus Johnson. Johnson now grabs a hold of the wrist, shoulder block takedown of himself. Nobody going anywhere near any wood just yet. Big boot in the corner. Bastage taking that one straight across the jaw. Kick to the midsection, club and forearm across the back. Marcus Johnson saying this is over. Clothesline dumps him over the top. Oh, that could have been a bit early point scored, but he didn't go through the table. All he did was smash it down to the floor. Bastage now, back elbow shot, breaks free of Marcus Johnson. Clothesline bashes him against that ring apron. Brings him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Forearm across the back. Bastich now the first man to grab some wood. No surprise there that Bastich the first one to get wood. Up he gets and then decides to dump the table back to the outside. Into the ring he goes and back out. Marcus Johnson now wood in hand. Snatches it back as the Bastich. Face first, no, Bastich too slow. Marcus Johnson grabs it out of his hands. Back and forth between these two. Where are we going? Into the ring it goes. Marcus Johnson misses with that boot. Bastich now table in hand. And Marcus Johnson forearm through the table. Bastich now sees Marcus come out. Forearm back elbow strike though by Marcus Johnson. STO takedown on the concrete. Forearm to the face, misses. Kick to the midsection by the Bastich. Comes in, German suplex by Marcus Johnson on the concrete floor. The back of the head being rocked. Up to his feet now. Marcus Johnson working over the Bastich, trying to weaken him up. Snap jab, spinning back fist. Kick to the midsection, no. Grabbed. Bastich has him up. Big power bomb on the floor there. Where's the Bastich off to? Bastich now going around the other side of the ring. What the fuck? Going for a walk, Bastich. Grabs hold of Marcus Johnson, tosses him into the ring now. We have one table in the ring already. No, knee shots to the small of the back. Inverted DDT. Bastich beating on his chest. Marcus Johnson slowly getting to his feet. Brought up by the Bastich. Clothesline. And a second cuts Marcus Johnson down. Ducks under. Off the ropes. He goes flying. Clothesline takes down Marcus Johnson. Table in hand now of the Bastich. Sets it up. Center of the ring. Stands it on all fours. Here we go. Stomp to the back of Marcus Johnson. Brings him up to his feet. Grabs him by the throat. Sets him up. Choke slam. Center of the ring. And Bastich goes back to the table. What the fuck's he got in store here? Brings it over to the corner and sets it up. Marcus Johnson now trying to get up. Putting himself up on the ropes. The Bastich helps him up. Irish whip. No. Into the ropes and over the apron he goes. Marcus Johnson now looking for the belly, the back suplex into the ring. Marcus trying to limber up, trying to loosen up there, jumping on up and down on the spot, but the Bastich grabs a hold of him. Irish whip into the corner. Bastich now looking to set Marcus Johnson up, has him up in a powerbomb position, and there's a 1 to Bastich. Bastich now leads 1-0. That's the first table, and it just took under 5 minutes to get one table broken. So now, second table brought into the ring by the Bastich, scooped up, hip breaker, over the top, big power slam. And the Bastich now has Marcus Johnson, steps on his hand, arm trapped, stomp onto the elbow joint, trying to soften Marcus Johnson up. And now he's stomping a hole in the chest. Marcus now brought to his knees. In front of the Bastich, now brought up to his feet. Grabs him by the back of the head. Where's he going with him here? Into the corner, face first into the turnbuckle. And Marcus Johnson made the kiss the ring through the turnbuckle pad. Falling to the floor, center of the ring. Rolls him over now. The Bastich going to work on the knee. Elbow drop. And now the hammer blows to the knee joint itself. Trying to take that leg away from Marcus Johnson. Tots that ass up. Marcus Johnson on all fours. Scooped up. German suplex there. And a stomp to the back of the head. Bastich now sits Marcus Johnson up. Turns him round. Brings him up to his knees again. Brings him up to his feet now. Marcus Johnson though. Kick to the midsection. Breaking free. Gets a hold of the Bastich. Has him up. Burning hammer. Bastich trying to crawl to the ropes. Brought up to his feet. Bastich now whipped into the corner. Could we about to see Marcus Johnson level it up? Sets Bastich up for what is a powerbomb, and it's 1-1. 1-1 now. Marcus Johnson to the outside. Looking for some more wood. Grabs a steel chair instead. Gut punch by Marcus Johnson. Bastich now has him by the head. Into the turnbuckle. Into the corner he goes. Shoulder thrust. Marcus Johnson whipped across the ring, into the corner, Face first into the turnbuckle goes to Bastage. Gut punch. Elbow shot to the face. Fireman's carry takedown. If we have a draw into this, we will go into sudden death. Marcus Johnson now whips Bastage across the ring. Big boot, no leg caught. Bastage now sets him up for a power bomb onto the steel chair. Steel chair in hand now. Bastage, chair shot to the midsection. And again, Bastage now goes to the outside. Back into the ring he comes again with a steel chair still in hand. Make your mind up, Bastage. In, out, shake it all about. Smash that fucker with a steel chair. That's what it's all about. Come on, you son of a bitch. And there, no, swing and a miss. Swing, batter. In again we go, back and forth. Marcus Johnson with the right hand and a big boot, and the Bastage has been busted open. Marcus Johnson has drawn blood on the Bastage, and Marcus Johnson now has his hands on some wood. Johnson now slides the table into the ring. Bastage leant up against the ropes, scooped up by Marcus Johnson, leant up against the ropes, knee shots into the ribs. Still working over that ropes. Fall away slam, tosses him over. Marcus Johnson now grabs a hold of a table, looks to set it up in the corner yet again. No, changes his mind, sets it up in the ring. Bastage now crawling for the ropes. Marcus Johnson misses with that stomp. Bastage has him by the back of the head, brings him over towards the table. Is he going to get him there? Sits him up against it. Bastage now looking to set him up. Crucifix into the power bomb, and it's now 2-1 to the Bastage. Halfway through almost, and we're 2 points to the good in Bastage's favour. 2-1. Bastage now with more wood in his hand, slides it into the ring. Marcus Johnson still laid out. Bastage again, table in hand. Marcus Johnson now crawling for the ropes, and Bastage sets up the table in the ring. Marcus Johnson pulls himself up. Bastage gets swatted to one side by Marcus Johnson. Right hand to the ribs. Scooped up. Marcus Johnson now floats over into the DDT, planting the Bastage on his head. Johnson now brings Bastage up on his shoulders, looking for a burning hammer. And that's it, the Bastage could be out cold. Marcus Johnson has all the time in the world now to set the tables up. We're halfway through the score, 2-1 to the Bastage. Bastage now brought to his feet, whipped into the corner, into that table. Marcus Johnson looks to set him up, has him up on the shoulders. The Bastage eats the wood, and it's 2-2. 2-2. Marcus Johnson quick to get the wood. Bastage now still chair in hand, jumps out the ring. Kick to the midsection. Go into the Gingang. Goonies, get down. Marcus Johnson took a shot, and this match is all about the wood, and he just took a shot to where his wood would be. Bastage now looks to set things up. Stiff kick to the ribs there, sends Marcus Johnson across the ring. Stomp to the midsection. Now he's brought up. Gut wrench. Brings him round. Sit out. Power bomb. Stomp to the back. Marcus Johnson now brought to his feet by Bastage. Scooped up on the shoulders. Where's he going with this? Over towards the table. Up into the power bomb, and through the table he goes. 3-2 to the Bastage. 8.5 minutes left. The Bastage leading 3-2. More wood in the ring. Bastage now, where's he going with this one? And again decides not to set it up in their corner. Sets it up in the centre of the ring. Marcus Johnson laying lifeless. Bastage brings him up to his feet. Scoops him up. No, Marcus Johnson blocks. Punch to the midsection. Bastage with a kick to the midsection of his own. Grabs a hold of Marcus Johnson. Grabs him by the back of the head now. Where's he going with him? Brings him over towards that table. No. Marcus Johnson breaks free with the elbow shots to the midsection. And again. Johnson now grabs a hold of Bastage. Bastage shrugs him off. Look at that. Just powers out. Marcus Johnson punches to midsection. Elbow shot to the side of the head. Bastage in trouble. Up he goes, spin out, sit down, power bomb there by Marcus Johnson. The Bastage holding that lower back, rolls out the ring in time. Marcus Johnson jumping up and down the spot, getting warmed up. The Bastard back in the ring. Grabs him by the back of the head. Marcus Johnson took too long there. Bastard again. Dilly-dallies. And what do you get if you dilly-dally? You get fucked up. Leg caught. Brings him up. Spot. Ooh! That was almost a spine buster through the table. The table didn't break. Luckily enough for Marcus Johnson. Brought up. Choke slammed on the table. Doesn't count if you don't break the fucker through it. Bastard now looks to set the table up in the corner. Bastard with the lead of 3-2. Brings Marcus Johnson up to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Marcus Johnson goes. Sets him up. Here we go. Rubs his dick across the back of his head. And there's another power bomb. And it's 4-2 to the Bastard. Marcus Johnson needs 2 points to tally it up. Bastard under the ring looking for some tables. Back under the ring he goes again. The table's behind you, Bastard, you blind fucking asshole. There's a punch to the face. Marcus Johnson now has Bastard by the face, makes him kiss the ring apron. Marcus Johnson needs to get that table set up, needs to put Bastard through it. Dives into the ring. Then realises there's no fucking wood in the ring. Nothing of any good anyway, slides the table in. Marcus Johnson now, stiff kick to the ribs, sends Bastard across the ring. Johnson now sets the table up in the corner, standing it up, not leaning it against the ropes. Fist, spinning back fist, kick to the midsection, big right hand again, stiff kick to the midsection. Marcus Johnson with the combinations here, grabs a hold of the Bastard by the back of the head, leads him round the ring, wants to bring him over to that table, but the Bastard fights free. Just over 5 minutes left. Bastard, arm drag takedown though by Marcus Johnson. Grabs a hold of the Bastard by the back of the head. Marcus now has the Bastard. Leaks to bring him over towards the corner, but the Bastard fights free yet again. Breaks free. Collar and elbow tie up. Broken free there. The Bastard now gets a hold of Marcus Johnson yet again. Brings him over to the table. This could be good night, Marcus Johnson. Marcus Johnson breaks free though. Scooped up. Holy shit, that's another. That's 5 to the Bastard. 5-2. That backbreaker going through the table before landing across the knee of the Bastard. The Bastard's now in the lead 5-2. Marcus Johnson in serious trouble now of losing that belt. Snap jab. Over the ropes he goes. Bastard now brings him in. Barely the back suplex over the top. Bastard now has Marcus Johnson. Big Irish whip into the corner he goes. This could be it for Marcus Johnson. There'll be no coming back, surely, if Bastard gets this off. And that's 6-2 to the Bastard. 6-2 now. 4 minutes left. There is no way Marcus Johnson can climb this mountain, surely. Bastard's table in hand. Slides it into the ring. Rolls out of the way of Marcus Johnson. Marcus Johnson just too slow tonight, it seems. Big right hand to the face. Swats the arm. Bounces off each other's chests. Runs in with the STO takedown. And the Bastard desperate to give Marcus Johnson more wood. The Furniture Funhouse. Certainly's been fun for one of these two men, not so much the other, as Bastard now looks to go 7-2 into the lead. Here it comes, 7-2. And the Bastard now adding insult to injury here, going up top, through the air, double axe handle. Bastard now desperate to take this title. In for more wood. Dodges out of the way of Marcus Johnson. Bastard now climbs up the outside. Big right hand drops the Bastard to the floor. Bastard now brought to his feet. Pop up fastball punch. Marcus Johnson needs 5 tables to even this up. Big sit-down powerbomb. 5 tables and 2 minutes to do it in. Can the Juggernaut get it done? Or is the fucking Icehole gonna be your new UK champion? The more time they spend on the outside, the less likely Marcus Johnson's gonna get the job done. Face first into the ring barrier. Into the steel post there. Or the ring post, that LED display. And the Bastage throws Marcus Johnson. And is he going to add insult to injury and finish him off with one more table? Is he going to make it 8 tables? Bastage just can't make his mind up where he wants to set this table up. Minute and a half just under to go. Bastage grabs Marcus Johnson by the back of the head. Marcus Johnson could be out with an injury after this. Holy shit. And there's a suplex through another table. That is 8-2 to the Fargan Icehole with a minute left. The reign of the Juggernaut is officially over. Up on the shoulders. Burning hammer in the ring. Marcus Johnson now suddenly has a fire lit under his arse. Sees the table on the outside. He has 40 seconds to get at least 1 table. Grabs him by the dick and slams him on top of the table. But it doesn't count unless you put the fucker through it, Marcus Johnson. The Juggernaut is the Juggernaut in this match. The Fargan Icehole drops him with a right hand through the table. Marcus Johnson, big Uranagi slam. 10 seconds left. And this match is as good as over. The Juggernaut is finished. Table set up in the corner. And the bell rings. And the winner drops to his knees. And your new... Well, let's just see a little bit. Is there going to be some highlights for us to see? No, there's not. We're going to skip right to the centre of the ring where the Fargan Icehole raises that belt high above his head after an 8-2 victory over the Juggernaut to take the UKWF title for his own. So it's a great night for the Loners of Mayhem, taking the UKWF UK Championship and the Iron Skull Championship into their grasp. There you see it. Was it 9-2? I had 8-2. What the fuck was I counting then? You say that, Brandon Ace. You just never know. Who knows what's coming? And to be honest, Marcus Johnson is going to need to see the medical staff after that. There's going to be splinters and all sorts, and I'd hate for him to get a staph infection. But we move on to the main event. Wait a minute, is that right? We'll get this right. 6 men. We'll check the rules before we go any further. First blood. Elimination. We're all good. Just need to check into the arena. Blunt force trauma. Here we go. Right. So our challenges. We saw them, or 2 of the members earlier on tonight, trying to take tag team gold unsuccessfully. That's Mordred Nightwalker, Jake Bagwell, and their trio's partner, the human tank known as War. And they are going up against the leader of the sexual revolution, Daryl Woodham and Shane Howard. Titles on the line. Oh, we can't put the titles on the line. The title is on the line. Can't do it though, but it is. Crimson Mask elimination match. So take your pick here. Congratulations to the Thug and Icehole himself. Taking that title with authority. But this is down for the Trio's gold. The End of Days are former Trio's champions. Mordred Nightwalker at one point held 3 belts all to himself. There is no automatic rematch clause though, Marcus Johnson. You're going to have to earn yourself a shot at that title. So only time will tell if you can get that done. All shall become clear though. But the Loners of Mayhem setting a marker down tonight, it seems. And here we go, the final match of Blunt Force Trauma, the main event. I won't do anything in my power to make sure you don't get it. I just do my damn job and book the matches. But if you want to go down that route, Marcus Johnson, we can have a schools in session if you like. I'm sure I can find 3 guys to give you a nice little lesson in manners. But here they are, the team known as End of Days. Mordred, the East Coast Bastard, and Nightwalker. Jake, the Enforcer Bagwell. And Mr. Redacted, aka War. Somebody made Baltimore extra salty tonight, and I'm not talking about the taste in Amber's mouth. Marcus Johnson and Warren Benjamin, it's been a bad night to come from Baltimore. Amber Young losing her belt. Marcus Johnson and Warren Benjamin losing all their belts. If only Brandon Ace had been involved tonight and he had something, but Brandon Ace has nothing. He has no belts to his name. It could have been a Baltimore clean sweep. But the members of Eternity, aka End of Days, are in the ring, looking to claim back their trios titles. And here's the team that took it from them. And the only way to take this match is through blood. That's right, you've got to make your opponents bleed. On the left, the leader of the sexual revolution. In the middle is Shane Howard. And on the right is Daryl Woodham. Afraid not, Minerva, afraid not. And here you have it, the members of the Comeback Kids, Jesse Six, Daryl Woodham, and Shane Howard, your trios champions. The belts on the line in this main event, Tornado Tag Crimson Mask elimination match. And War instantly takes down Daryl Woodham, and Jesse Six cuts down Mordred Nightwalker. War parading super kick to the back of the head of Mordred Nightwalker. Knife edge chop across the chest of Shane Howard. Stiff kicks into the chest and War working over Daryl Woodham. Daryl Woodham now shrugs him off and Jesse Six strikes a pose and eats a headbutt. Mordred told you can't see me. And then Jesse Six strikes another pose center of the ring. Mordred on the apron. Shane Howard on the shoulders. Where's Jesse Six going? He's up on that top turnbuckle. Mordred Nightwalker on the outside, sat up, waiting. Jesse Six still perched there. Daryl Woodham shrugs off War. And an elbow drop to the back. Knife edge chops. Throat thrust there from Jake Bagwell to Shane Howard. War on the outside. Jesse Six Mordred on the inside with Daryl Woodham. A running clothesline sends Daryl Woodham over the top rope. Jesse Six and Mordred Nightwalker left alone in the ring. Russian leg sweep to Jesse Six. Mordred Nightwalker taking on the leader of the sexual revolution. Bagwell smashes the face of... Oh, War getting worked over by Jesse Six now. I'm sure he's going to love some of that. Stiff kick there. Takes down Jesse Six. Six now up to his knees. Forearm across the back. Mordred Nightwalker raining down lefts and rights. Shane Howard and Jake Bagwell still going at it on the outside. Jawbreaker on Bagwell. War calling for Jesse Six to get up. Mordred Nightwalker now getting involved. A kick to the knee and Six back up to his feet. Slides down and a sliding uppercut to War. But a stiff jab there from Mordred Nightwalker, and here comes those combination strikes. And now the high kicks to the chest. Daryl Woodham now up to his feet. Shane Howard rolls Jake Bagwell into the ring, and War gets dumped over the top rope by Daryl Woodham. Shane Howard working over Jake Bagwell. Jumping knee strike, and Jesse Six cuts down Mordred Nightwalker, and Jesse Six strikes another pose in the ring. The leader of the sexual revolution making sure he's noticed. Rolled over the back goes Shane Howard. War now plants him down. Rope assisted Alabama slammer by Mordred on Jesse Six. Jesse Six gets out of the way, sliding European uppercut, gets caught though. The wrist gets caught by Mordred Nightwalker, now working him over. Daryl Woodham still working over War on the outside. Shane Howard now trying to get up to his feet. Inverted DDT by Daryl Woodham and Jake Bagwell in the corner. Mordred Nightwalker raining down the hammer fists. Shane Howard, instead of turning his attention to Jake Bagwell, tries to save Jesse Six. And Jesse Six... Mordred... No, I'll get it right in a minute. Jake Bagwell with a Gingang shot to Shane Howard. And sliding on his knees, stopping short again is Jesse Six. Now the wrist grabbed a hold of. The arm breaker delivered by Mordred Nightwalker. Jake Bagwell has Shane Howard up and plants him with a spine buster. Rolled over, Jesse Six now eats a knee to the face. Scooped up, War drops Daryl Woodham over his shoulder. Blocks the right hand, throws the wrist to one side, and a hurricane runner by Jesse Six. Jake Bagwell now working over Shane Howard, double knees to the small of the back. Forearm across the back. Hurricane Runner takedown on Jake Bagwell by Jesse Six. Six now leg split across the drops the gooch across the chest of Jake Bagwell. Jake Bagwell, how's it feel to be teabagged by the leader of the sexual revolution? And a super kick to the jaw of Jake Bagwell. And Daryl Woodham's bounced off the ring post. And it's a nice day to go for a night walk. Jesse Six taken out for a night walk by Mordred Nightwalker there. Into the ring goes War. Daryl Woodham now slides in behind him. Jake Bagwell taking time to taunt as War now gets grabbed from behind by Daryl Woodham. Inverted DDT. Brought up to his feet again. Shane Howard now back up to his feet at last, and Jesse Six is out. The end of days with the first blood, and Jesse Six is gone. So it's now a 3-on-2. Daryl Woodham up on the shoulders of War. And Daryl Woodham is gone. That was quick. Mordred Nightwalker planted with the underhook pile driver. And running through. Shane Howard left all on his own. Up on the shoulders of War. And here comes another Chaos Eater. Center of the ring. Shane Howard with it all to do, all on his own. Shane now sat up, neck being cranked by War. And again, Mordred Nightwalker, Jake Bagwell just standing there waiting their turn. Shane now brought to his feet, grabs a hold, shoulder block takedown on War. Shane Howard dodging out of the way, and Mordred Nightwalker misses with that running knee strike to Jake Bagwell. Knife edge chop across the chest, chops to the head now. Knife edge chop, throat thrust, drop down to the floor, stomp to the arm. And Jake now face first, and there you have it. A clean sweep for the End of Days. And the End of Days are your new or two-time trios champion of the UKWF. And there's Jake Bagwell eating a sexual super kick to the face. Here's a Chaos Eater to Shane Howard, landing him on top of Mordred Nightwalker, lucky not to bust the man open. And the End of Days planting Shane Howard for the final elimination. And here you are, the Human Tank, Mordred Nightwalker and Jake Bagwell have taken the main event and become your trios champions. There you have it. We're going to go put the belts on the champs, and then that will be me calling it a night. 3 hours and 45 minutes. We're going to probably be about 3 hours and 48 by the time we finish this. But it's been one hell of a ride from start to finish. New champions, retaining champions. Where are we? My titles. Now question is, does anyone want Jesse Six's special title? I think Mordred Nightwalker would love Jesse Six shiny belt. The shiny belt, do you think? Custom superstars. Jake Bagwell. Jake Bagwell, where is he? There he is. Now, do I give them Jesse Six special belt, or do I give them the normal belts? I wonder if they're there. I don't think they are. Well, excuse me. Jesse Six belt will not be going out. The last belt goes on the leader of the End of Days and eternity itself. Where is he? Mordred, the East Coast bastard Nightwalker. There you go, the belts are saved. Well, that has been Blunt Force Trauma. Thank you everyone that stopped by for a minute. Be it an hour, be it 3 hours and 49 minutes by the time I finish this. It's much appreciated for all of you that catch the replay. Thanks very much. Just drop a like if you liked what you see. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. Don't forget to check out everyone I mentioned earlier on. You'll see some of them in the chat box right now. But as for me, this is Ulmarwolf saying, stay safe, be good. And if you can't be good, at least be good at being bad. And that's right, motherfuckers, it's time to pack your bags, because we're heading to Japan. Japan is where we're heading for the next run of shows, all the way up to Wrestle War. I'll see you there. Peace out. Ulmarwolf is gone.